ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
This bitch right here. How many people out there know about Friday Night Lights? Make some noise if you know about that shit. I'm gonna try this for the first time. You gotta make sure that bass line rocking, right? I'm gonna try to rap this shit. If I fuck up, somebody gotta help me. Partially functional. Half of me is comfortable. The other half is close to the cliff. Like Mrs. Huxtable, the boys got their posters and clips. They pack like Lunchables, like white boys in grade school. While we ate school-made food, just eyeing they shit. Wish I was trying they shit. Knowing when mama hit the stove, she wasn't buying that shit. No, I ain't crying a bit. Man, that's just like that's how that shit work. You reach your hand to fire, you pull it back when you get burnt. Gotta learn when you get hurt, even if it's with Cupid. He beat you and you went back, you's officially stupid. Oh yeah, I understand, you got a plan, that's your man. You've been together for some years, you sticking with him for the kids. So you overlook the tears, but we both know that's a bad look. Cause 20 years from now, your daughter probably get her ass whooped. Look, if this too deep for the intro, I'll find another use. But just in case it's perfect, let me introduce. Second verse, let's see, I don't know. Man, is this too deep for the intro? If so, I'll find another use. But just in case it's perfect, let me introduce. It's cold. I had a dream and so I made a move. An ill-ass nigga who just so happened to stay in school. Still rap for hustlers and motherfuckers that hated school. Said that's for busters that heard my shit and I made it cool. It's safe to say that I'm gifted as if I'm Christmas shopping. I got gangster niggas lining up in admissions office. Hey, possibly cause all the hoes a nigga scrape. Lot of shit up on my plate, so you know a nigga late to his first class. I much rather sit up in first class. Should I admit that a slutty bitch was my first smash? Was an experience, so nah, I didn't wear it out. Always thought my first time would be someone I cared about, but being a virgin was something to be embarrassed about. I used to ask for practice, so I wasn't scared out my mind. You call it rhymes, I call it clearing out my mind. Was just a young boy staring out my blinds till I got free from my mama leash, running loose through the streets like a straight dog in heat. And we looking for some freaks. Can you play? Pardon me, what's your name? Don't mistake me for no lame, no not me. She knew I was on the team cause she seen how tall I be in the club, dapping niggas. Eventually, R.I.P. Damn, you win some, you lose some. That's just how it happened. And if a nigga step up to you, then you gotta scrap him. Your name is all you got, throwing hands by the bathroom. It's funny, I barely told nobody I started rapping. Cause see, some niggas was haters that I just viewed as clowns. At 14, I knew I was the nicest dude around. I gotta make a move, I gotta do this now. If they don't know your dreams, then they can't shoot them down.
Cold.
Yeah, then they can't shoot them down. Make some motherfucking noise for yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Lost Art of Boxing, aka the Lab. And you rocking with your boy Q the God. You know what I mean? And today, man, we got a good show today, man. For the people, we're gonna run through a couple topics that been going throughout boxing this week. The Clarissa Shields fight. It's fight week for Josh Taylor and it's fight week for Josh Taylor and Teofimo. That's gonna be a good one. The closer this fight get, I think the better it's gonna get. We yet to see Teofimo and Josh Taylor in the same room. Josh Taylor seemed like he getting real annoyed at Teofimo, as of a lot of people that hear Teofimo talk. Teofimo is not like the easiest person to like, bro. We just got to keep it a buck. Teofimo is not an easy person to like, man. This dude, he get reckless at the mouth at times. He's, sound like he belligerent, man. He just be talking. But at the end of the day, man, he doing a lot of things that a lot of boxers that some of people's favorite boxers are not doing, and that's challenging himself with the best competition. From Lomachenko to Teofimo, going from a top guy in one division to a top guy in another division. Tio need credit for that. And I'm gonna give him credit for that. He gonna get way more credit if he can beat Josh Taylor. Hell, he gonna get a lot of credit from me if he make the fight close. And it's even an inkling of people out here that think Teofimo can win the fight, or after they fight, or people think Tio won, whether it's controversial or not. Tio gonna get credit for that because, I mean, just above all, Tio, he been going through these mental I guess you could say mental problems, things in his life that would possibly be on this mental while training for some of these big fights. You know, like as far as his divorce, he came out said he haven't seen his son in a long time. And his wife taking half his shit, that he earned for, he was in the gym for, he worked blood, sweat, and tears for. Uh, so as far as Tio go, man, I do appreciate Tio in the sport of boxing. I think people like Tio we need, man, and that's facts, man. What's up to my nigga Taco? Man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Make sure y'all say what's up to your boy in the comments if you up in here. Man, what's up to you? Salute to you. Uh yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that motherfucking button. You dig?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Josh Taylor also look like he ready, bro. Josh Taylor don't look like Josh Taylor looking like he locked in. Um, as a undisputed 140 pounder who has cleared a division as far as beating all the top fighters in that division to become undisputed. And Josh Taylor, do y'all think it would be a bad look on Josh Taylor if he were to lose a fight to a 135 pounder? Granted, I do think T.O. had got some accolades. He unified the division at 135, but Josh Taylor being one of the bigger guys and the best guy at 140 as far as proving it in the ring, man, I think it'll take a hit on Josh Taylor. Exactly what kind of hit Josh Taylor would take if he lost to Teofimo, I really think it should be seen. Like right now, Josh Taylor, he's some feel that he's growing out of the 140 division, and it's possible that he won't be there. For his to fight again after the Tio fight, win or lose. But I was on Boxing Scene earlier today, and I came across this article. And the headline was Josh Taylor willing to give Devin Haney a shot at the super lightweight throne. So I'll pull it up. We could go through. We could read through it a little bit. Find some stuff in here because I haven't read it. I haven't read it in its entirety, but we could go through, skim through it right now. See what y'all think about it. Do y'all think Josh Taylor and Devin Haney would be a good fight for a 140-pound division? Or do you think for Devin's first fight? That's just what I'm assuming. I don't know how long Josh Taylor got at 140, so I don't think he could wait for Devin to get a fill-out fight, one or two, and then you fight him. I figure this, hey, you're an undisputed champion. You want to fight an undisputed champion at 140, I'll give you a shot at your first shot up, if I beat him. If I beat Teofimo. Now, count Josh Taylor amongst a long list of names that aren't sure if Devin Haney did enough to preserve an undefeated record. So I'm pretty much assuming Josh Taylor feel like um, Lomachenko won. Now let me see what this say. This quote: "It was a fantastic fight." Taylor told to Fight Hype, "I thought it was a fight that could have gone either way, but I do think probably Loma probably could have edged it. But I could also see an argument for Haney as well. It could have gone either way." So Josh Taylor that feel like it's a close fight. Let me see. Uh if Devin Haney decides against sticking around, Taylor finds a possible showdown between them is an enticing one. First things first, of course, Josh Taylor will have to take care of Teofimo Lopez on June 10th. June 10th, that is this weekend. Uh, if he gets past that, he said absolutely continue Taylor. When he asked if he would face Josh Taylor, I'm open to fighting anybody. Okay. That was a cool article. Yeah, let me think, man. Let me see. What's good with the market there? Happy Sunday to you, fam. How you doing, bro? Yeah, man. I seen that card you got you had put together. We gonna chop it up a little bit today. I might add in one fight, maybe two, if it's a quick knockout. We gonna get some going on because we gonna keep this reliving these classic fights, man, on Monday. So y'all make sure y'all pull up on me Monday tomorrow. We will be watching throwback fights as a card. The Lost Starter Boxing throwback card series, man, that we gonna be doing every Monday, or at least 2 times out of the month. We gonna be putting on these throwback cards of these old school legendary fighters, great fights, great fighters. Man, we gonna be putting on continuing that. So y'all make sure y'all tune in with us tomorrow, anywhere from 9:30, 10:30 Central. We should be going live around that time. Yeah, we got some heat. By 10, what's good with you, fam? How you doing, bro? So I think the Josh Taylor and Tio fight, man, is gonna be way better than some people expecting. I think the fight is kind of flying under the radar, you know. As of a lot of boxing news, kind of flying under the radar because, man, we just got this super highly anticipated fight with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, man. That's just going just taking over YouTube. Everybody talking about it, and we gonna continue to talk about it, man, for these next 50 some odd days until this fight go down. Hopefully everybody good, nobody get hurt. But man, Bud doing crazy promo, man. He did a send off little workout training yesterday. A lot of people from the community was down there. A lot of people from YTC, man, they was down there. So, man, I think it's gonna make for a crazy fight. UGC Flame, what's good with you, my boy? Now let's get back. Let's get back into Josh Taylor Tio. Hello, we good? Hello, caught a little delay. Um, they got a little face-off showdown for him tomorrow, man. I can't wait to see. I really want to see it, man. I'm gonna be honest. Man. Um, I feel like sometime being a villain doesn't always work. You know, for the for like Tio, I feel like Tio is took a privilege in taking the villain role. People ain't like some of the things he been coming out and he's saying. Oh, my man said he going for Tio. Oh my God, man. Why you going for Tio, Taco? Why is why you going for Tio? I assume that it'd be like, I know a lot of people thinking Tio probably could edge it because I'm not saying you, Taco, but I know a few of the people that I've been seeing thinking T.O. win, Edge and T.O. Because they feel like Josh Taylor outgrown the weight. They feel like Josh Taylor draining himself and all that for the weight. I think he could be possibly, but when I look at a lot of these guys at their weight class on the day of or the day of the weigh-ins and stuff like that, it's very few people that I seen look good, like look cool on the scale, like uh Terrence Crawford. That man face be sunk in, his face sunk in, his face be sunk in on the scale. So as far as drain, Ryan said he was drained, and to be honest, Tank looked worse on the scale than Ryan did. And I actually got a clip of Ryan talking about that fight. Like I want to say he was talking about the second round of that fight and stuff like that. Um, how drained he felt and why he fought the way he fought. The reason why he fought the way he fought. So bro, I don't know, man. I me personally, man, especially going back and watch Josh Taylor fights, man, that dude, it's gonna be hard as fuck to beat, dude, bro. It is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard as fuck to beat, dude, bro. I gotta keep it a buck, man. Man, when you go watch that Regis fight, man. The Ramirez fight, um, man, the Davies fight, the fucking man, Josh Taylor will beat the fight out of you, dog. And I mean, T.O., he do got a lot of fight in him. Even the fight he lost with Cambosis, he fought all the way to the end of that end of the bell as hard as he could. And shit, I think it's cool. I think he good, man. I think it is people that he could beat for the simple fact of the style clash and the power. You know, I give him a chance against anybody. And he said, I got T.O. too. T.O. is right for the taking. Hopefully Josh beat the goofy ass while he beat that goofy ass while he hopefully Josh beat that goofy ass while off T.O. face. Probably talk about that goofy ass smile off. Yeah, that goofy ass smile off that nigga face. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro. This gonna be a fucking match, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This really gonna be one of them fights. The more I sit here think about it, the style clash, bro. The style clash between Josh Taylor and T.O. is gonna be amazing, bro. Y'all like, you know, especially like when you look at the Catterall. We talk about the Catterall fight. Josh Taylor had this last fight. Real close fight. Some think Josh Taylor lost. Me personally, I do think Josh Taylor edged it. I do think Josh Taylor did enough to keep his title. And when I look at the style of Catterall, Catterall is more of a boxer. He's more of a boxer. He do fight with that with his lead hand down, kind of open, you know, Philly shell, shoulder roll type of shit. Josh Taylor had problems with it. You know, he was strong when Josh Taylor came on to oppose himself. Catterall used his shoulder to push off on Josh Taylor and create space for him to throw combinations and things like that. With T.O. kind of got not a similar fighting style, but a similar stance as when he comes. T.O. is more of a power puncher, so T.O. like to catch and shoot. He like to catch. He like to roll off shots and send them back. So I can see some big shots possibly landing for T.O., bro, and I think it could be like a crazy back and forth. I just think Josh Taylor has too much fight. He is a dog. And he's proved that over and over and over and over and over. He's proved it throughout the 140 division, man. Especially, bro, man, that the Regis fight was great. A lot of people thought that shit was close, but when how we went in and the performance he put on in the Ramirez fight, beating the shit out of Ramirez, dropping him twice, man, it was just like that right there alone. It's like, man, it's hard to bet against that dude. Only person it's two possible people I think right now could give Josh Taylor a hard time or beat him. That's Regis in a rematch or Sabril Matias. Those are the only guys. Those are the only guys that poses a threat to me. Me personally, what I think that poses a threat to Teofimo. I mean to Josh Taylor. That's Sabril Matias and Regis Prograis. Other two respected champions. We ain't on that Rolly shit. Rolly got a belt. He's not a respected champion. I can't respect Rolly as a champion. He is a champion, but Ron Garcia talking about he want to beat the shit out of the bull. And since we segue into that, we can go on segue in to the Ron Garcia and what's the bull? Oscar De La Hoya. What's good with my nigga Rodney, man? I'm sorry I never watched Carissa. I'm never watching Carissa Shields again. She's Devin Haney of women boxing. Shit whack, shit trash, shit boring as fuck. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Hey Rodney, chill, bro. Chill, man. You gotta love this. You gotta love a little bit of the sweet science. I'm gonna be honest. I was watching the fight. I was falling asleep. It wasn't because the fight was like super boring. I was just tired as hell. You know what I mean? I was working all day, but I do feel like, Clarissa Shields could have did a little bit more. I like how she fought. She was trying to get the girl out of there. I just feel like her setup to the stoppage could have been a little bit more sharp. She could have been a little bit more sharper with the tools. She throw a bunch of 1-2s and overhands. Great defense. Salute to my guy Bruce Gas. Salute to Retro, aka Blood, the OG, man. Appreciate the OGs for sliding through. And my guy Toby. Salute to my guy Toby. Appreciate all y'all for sliding through, man. If y'all can, man, y'all hit that button for me. Please hit that bit. How Ernie Shavers hit Larry Holmes, man. Do that one time for me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. But no, I can't sit there and say what Carissa Shields did was boring, bro. That's the sweet sauce of boxing. I mean, when it comes to women's boxing, they got the 2-minute rounds and they got 10 rounds. So I mean, I ain't mad at it. I think Clarissa did her thing, bro. I think she proved over and over again why she is the GOAT. And I think it's possibly a few fighters. Well, one fighter I'd say, as far as one that caught my radar that I feel like Clarissa probably could get it in with in the future, and I think could be a big fight, and that's Shadasia Green. Shadasia Green, she a power puncher. She mean. I think she a good boxer. And I think that'll be a great style clash for Carissa to fight. But I do think Shadasia Green would have to go and beat Franchon Cruz. Somebody Clarissa beat early in her career. I think it was like her second or third fight. She was able to beat Franchon Cruz. So if Shadasia Green could get a fight with Franchon Cruz is fighting Savannah Marshall, the girl that Clarissa Shields just beat the sleeves off. She's moved up and she's going to fight Franchon Cruz. If Franchon Cruz could get by her, I would love to see that. And right now, I got Franchon Cruz beating Savannah Marshall. It is possible that she could lose. I do think it'll be a battle of will But as I seen with Franchon Cruz, she could take a hell of a punch and she could give a hell of a punch. She a great boxer. She got determination, will. She do not quit in the ring. She is a great fighter. I think that's gonna be crazy. So when that fight come up, that fight is coming up I think it's this month. Make sure y'all tune in to that. Everybody saying what's up, what up to the one, what's up to my nigga Kush, what's popping? My nigga Kush, what's good with it? How you doing, fam? Blessings to you and your family. I hope you're doing well. Hey Kush, man, you back on the road yet, or you still getting your rest at the crib, man? Let me know. Man, blessing to you though, Kush, you and your family. Man, blessings to everybody in the chat, man. Thank everybody for coming through, rocking with me, um, and all that. Um, while y'all here, man, I got a homie, man. I cut, man, and he real in like he got a homie that do like memorabilia and collectibles and stuff like that. So I'm a when I go check him out, I'm gonna go check him out. I'm gonna try to go through and check him out sometime this week. If I find something that he got, I'm gonna buy it, and that'll be my first giveaway for the channel. I'm gonna come up with a way that people could get in to win that memorabilia. Could be an autograph, bobblehead. I don't know. Something he got for sure. If it's something boxing wise, I get that. But it could be some sports wide anyway, football, basketball, whatever. So um, when I go holler at him, I will have some. I will be doing the giveaway for the channel. For all my day ones, all the people that been coming through, fucking with me the long way, coming up on the panel, seeing y'all in the chat, seeing y'all hit the like button, support me in the lab, the Lost Art of Boxing, which is us, not just me. That's everybody. Everybody contribute to the science of boxing, and I love everybody to contribute to the science of boxing. So when I say the lab, I am the host of the lab, but the lab is everybody. The lab is everybody that come through, speak the science of this boxing shit, break down the fights, watch the interviews, and come to these panels, come to these chats, and speak their piece, man. Salute to all y'all. And I see my boy Jimmy in the building. Salute to my guy Jimmy. What's good with you? Yeah, and that's how I go. Not till the 26th. Okay, 26th. Yeah, man. Make sure you keep taking care of yourself, man. And since you said it, bro, I've been taking care of myself a little bit more too. You know what I mean? Not drinking as much juice. As far as like like juice you buying in the store, Welchers and all that bullshit. My wife, she been making me juices. She vegan and shit, so she juice like that, and she be giving me orange, carrot, and ginger, juices and stuff like that. Pineapple, mango, and ginger and everything, and turmeric and all that. So, you know, yeah, that shit works. So, if y'all do, man, decide, man, stop drinking them sodas and stuff, man. Go buy y'all a juicer from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Get you right. Big rumors of a big investor group in Dubai want Canelo and Badu Jack for the WBC Cruiser World Title. Ooh-wee. Man, I can keep it a bean when I say this. I don't know if Canelo can beat Badu Jack. Like, it's a chance he could beat Badu Jack. Like, Badu Jack is old, but man, Badu Jack can box, bro, and he could take a fucking punch. This is like we seen Canelo, like, it is Bivol, and this is a different style. It is a different style. But like, for the most part, outside of like the boxing skill, which was a major part in Bivol beating Canelo, but the size was a big part too. Canelo getting close enough to close that distance and land that shot, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Like, I would love to see it. If Canelo got the confidence to take the shit and go do it, then go do it. But outside looking in, Canelo last couple performances stayed where you are at, bro. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it 100, bro. He gotta stay where he at, man. Um, appreciate that, Jimmy. Salute to you. Salute my nigga Marky, man. I don't know, man. I don't. Hell no. I did see what did I see? Matter of fact, let me pull the article up. Let me pull the article up because I seen this and I seen two articles. I'm gonna see if I could find it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find because it wasn't on boxing scene. But here it is. You got Bivol manager. Yeah, Bivol manager came out and said something about Canelo don't want the Bivol fight if he think it's going to be under the same terms as the first fight. And that was here it is right here. Here it is right here. Let me bring it up, man. We gonna see. I think that throw a major wrench in Canelo plans as far as what Canelo future holds. Because I did also see that PBC or Showtime or whoever, bro, they offered Canelo 50 mil to fight Benavidez. 50 mil to fight Benavidez, bro. All right. So here we go. Here we go. The negotiations to make the rematch between Mexican superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez and the WBA light heavyweight champion Dimitri Bivol are not going as planned. Bivol dominated Canelo 12-round unanimous decision. You know what I mean? One-sided as ever. He beat the fuck out of Zerto in a one-sided fight. He beat the shit out of Canelo in a one-sided fight, pretty much. Now, let me see. Canelo picked up a lopsided victory against John Ryder. Canelo's plan, which was being pushed for the last few months, was to face Bivol in September in a rematch. According to Bivol's trainer, Vadim Kornilov, y'all see it, VK, Canelo and his handlers are being unfair with the terms, making the rematch a distant possibility at the moment. Bivol's manager views unified champion Alter Baturviev as a more realistic goal. Now, if they fight Baturviev, we already seen that the WBC won't be sanctioning that fight. The WBC won't be sanctioning a fight between Bivol and Baturviev. So if they fight, it would be technically it won't be undisputed, but throughout boxing and with everybody who knows boxing and has been watching boxing, they know the winner is the man in the division and is the undisputed champion if they win. If Bivol and Baturviev were to fight. But the odd thing about it, the belt would be relinquished. I don't know if they're gonna make Baturviev drop the belt if they don't sanction the fight, or they just won't be getting paid. Somebody let me know the answer to that. Let me know the answer to that question. If they don't sanction the fight, does that mean Baturviev has to drop the belt? Or does that just mean they just not sanctioning that fight and the title won't be on the line? Or would they be stripping them of the title? I don't know. Y'all let me know that. Y'all please let me know that. Said, Jimmy, you okay with that fight, huh? So Bivol told Canelo no fight. so Canelo has no choice but to fight David Benavidez. But somehow we're bringing up Badu Jack naming this. I mean, them Saudis, they shit. And them Saudis put their name. I mean, them Saudis hit Canelo talking about we got cheese for this cruiserweight match. I don't think Canelo would take the fight for the simple fact Badu Jack, as old as he is right now, he's not a pushover. He's not in that same vein of what Canelo gonna be able to do, like what he did with Kovalev, bro. He's not gonna be able to do that with Badu Jack, bro. I just don't, and that's why I don't think Canelo would take that fight, bro. It's too tough of a fight, regardless if this guy's old, bro. Canelo's old in this fight with all of the fights he had, like it's just too much, bro. And Badu Jack, oh hell no, man. I don't know how Canelo take that fucking power, bro. I don't know how Canelo taking a shot from a 200+ pound man, bro. Like, and then to be real, bro, can Canelo really weigh in at 200 pounds, bro? And if Canelo does weigh in at 200 pounds, could he get back down to 168 pounds? I doubt it, bro. Like, so when it comes with that, I just don't see it, bro. Let's get back to this. Okay. Veteran manager feels that his boxer, as the winner in the first bout, should be treated with better terms, especially financially in the second fight. So Bivol want more money in the second fight. They don't want the rematch. They know they lost very badly in the first fight and that they have a less chance of winning in the second fight. When did you hear a fighter who, after losing, asked for the rematch on the same terms? Okay. Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's manager, head trainer, has stated that they are looking at several options for the boxer's next fight. Okay. Okay, there's been whispers with Canelo and Edgar Berlanga. We know Edgar Berlanga about to fight Quigley. Will they make him do a quick turnaround, fight Canelo in September? Who knows? In my opinion, I think they do not want the rematch. And they are saying that they just want the same terms as the fight to justify themselves to make another fight like they did with Golovkin, John Ryder, or make you. But okay. So they saying Canelo. So they just saying Canelo pretty much doing this trying to do this bullshit deal for this fight. So in turn, they could say they couldn't make the fight for Bivol, and they turn around and do a bullshit fight with Berlanga. So, and that make a lot of fucking sense. I ain't moving Canelo past that. That sound like some shit Canelo would do. That sound like some shit he'd have up his sleeve. We're gonna do the fight on the same terms. Canelo, you don't even have a belt at 175, my guy. You big money for sure. Big money. The rematch means more money. Give more money to Bivol. He beat the sleeves off you. You did. He playing. Canelo know he playing. He doing that. He out here running games. And bro, come on, bro. That's crazy. So they said he cannot take the rematch on the same terms, bro. They not taking the rematch on the same terms. But again, Bivol as well. I don't know how much Bivol got paid in that fight. That's why I really can't go too deep in. But Bivol had been around this bitch, you know what I mean, looking for some money, willing to do something strange for a little piece of change. Niggas willing to come down to 168. So I know you would do something strange for a piece of change, my nigga. Like, so Bivol, just go fight Beterbiev. They said Artur Beterbiev is their target. Hopefully they could get it. Beterbiev, as they say, man, he's scheduled to defend his belts against Caleb Smith, who fought his way back. He fought his way back, and now he's fighting. Now he's mandatory for Beterbiev, and he will be fighting him. Hell, I don't know. I don't got Caleb Smith beating no Beterbiev. I do think it could be a good fight. Do anybody in here, bro, got Beterbiev beating Canelo? I mean, got Callum Smith being able to beat Beterbiev, bro. If when they fight, is it any chance Callum Smith can beat Beterbiev? It do seem that Callum Smith do got knockout power at 175. I think he do got respectable power. Can he make Beterbiev respected? It was points in Beterbiev last fight when he fought Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard was making him respect some of that shit that he was sending back. Will Callum Smith be able to do the same thing? I don't know. You know what I mean? OG Ron, what's popping with you, fam? What's good with you, bro? How you doing, family? Let me see. Franchise crew. That's a meeting. Yeah, that's a motherfucking battle. That's gonna be nasty. A new way in Crawford parlay knockout. Facts. You dig? Parlay that, nigga. Parlay that knockout, bro. Get your cheese, man. Find a round, you really gonna get paid. Know what I'm saying? Big Ron in the building. There was hella big shots she took from that juice dude. Facts. Franchon Cruz took some fucking heat from that big ass Alejandro. On me, her name was Alejandro, nigga. Fuck a Alejandra. Alejandro. That deep voice and all, bro. That was crazy. And it took the WBC so fucking long to get franchise that belt back, bro. I prefer Benavidez, but Jack's a good boxer and puncher. He's a WBC cruiserweight champion, and that's 5 divisions. Jack isn't an easy win. I can see Canelo losing. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be able to get that. I don't think he's gonna be able to get that 5th division. I don't think Canelo gonna be able to get that 5th division, but he can get some of these young cats, bro. He can get some of these young cats out of here, and really, I'll just say that young cat or that young dog in Benavidez, because the rest of them guys are older than Canelo. I think the rest of them guys are older than Canelo, so I can't even call Andrade young. I can't call Charlo young. They older than him. So, yeah, man, we gonna see. My nigga Ben Shalom, what's good with you? Is man down today, tomorrow, and forever? Forever, ever? That nigga is a cook. We can talk about it though. Nah, we ain't gonna say this T-Bud country, but the L.A.B is a T-Bud county. This nigga is number 1 pound for pound. Don't you forget it, my guy. Ain't no nigga in that division. It's over with. It's over with. Bud got that division locked the fuck down, nigga. Padlock on that bitch. Nigga, fingerprint identification. It's gonna take a lot to take that division from the boy. He's too nasty, bro. Hearn said they pay Bivol a lot more money, but Canelo wants it at 175 for the WBA belt, and no excuses if he win. If Bivol wants it at 168, not sure what happens. Man, I don't know, bro. He could take it at 168, bro. I believe he can do it at 168. It's cool, but I don't know. I'll be honest. I just don't understand the method behind wanting to fight so bad that you'll fight him at a different weight class. You already beat him. I don't give a fuck. If you want to fight me again, what's up? I'm at 175. I ain't about to go down and do all that shit. You got business at 175 in Beterbiev, which honestly, bro, y'all should have been made. This year's starting to string along so damn long, and y'all ain't even talking shit. We just want to see the best fight the best. Like they putting too much extra and all that, man. We don't need to see all that, bro. Just make the fight, bro. Suleiman out here bullshitting. Sit back, Baturviev, sit back, think. Or I put it like this. Matter of fact, perfect idea, bro. The top rank need to find them a damn fighter or whoever. Get them in WBC. So if they do take the belt from Bivol, bro, have one of your fighters fight for that vacant belt, get it back, and then Bivol, you match that same dude up with Bivol. I mean, not Bivol, but Baturviev. Line that same dude up with Baturviev in the future if you lose the belt fighting for Bivol. Like, but at the end of the day, like, we don't even care about the belts. Yeah, we like we like undisputed and all that, bro. But everybody in boxing understands the landscape and what it means if that fight is not for undisputed. We know what it means. Suleiman was a bitch and he wanted to take that belt and not put it for undisputed. So, bro, just fight, bro. Just fight. It ain't like y'all getting all this fucking money and y'all want to pay all these fucking sanctioning fees anyway, bro. Niggas gonna get the belts. They gonna get them and lose them shits in a year. Soon as all them mandatories come calling, bro. And that's a fact, bro. Only person that haven't is Devin. But the thing with Devin, he couldn't be stripped because they already had the rematch. And then he fought the next guy that was up, Lomachenko, who was number one, like all the way across the board. So when it come with Devin, it was different. Josh Taylor and matter of fact, shit, we looking at Charlo, bro. Charlo, it ain't really nobody that'll enforce Charlo a mandatory on Charlo that could get the belt taken from him. Like that's making enough money and making like that. That's really the main reason. If it's somebody as your mandatory and they feel they got more earning power than the champion, then they gonna press you for that belt and get it took. That's why Josh Taylor got his belts took, because it's still with other guys in the divisions that has just as much or more or even earning power that they get from the sanctioning fee. That's why they took the belts from him. Like, man, whatever, Josh Taylor ain't really like his 3% ain't shit. We can get 3% from another nigga who gonna be active or whatever. And that's what they did. Like, so that's how I see about them belts. Like they'll only take your belt away from you if you're mandatory got earning rights, bro. If they can earn some money, then they'll do it. That's why they came up with a franchise title. Niggas act like franchise don't mean money. If you franchise a nigga in football, what that mean? If you got a franchise player in basketball, what that mean? I mean, they earning fucking money, and we not gonna let you take their goddamn title, bro. That's what we talking about. So if you got a title and you earning cheese, they not taking your title. That's why the fuck Earl gonna have his titles for whenever, nigga. Who the fuck earning? Who gonna earn as much money as Earl for you to take them titles? Boots. One of them guys from across the ponds. Nigga, ain't nobody about to get them belts from no goddamn Earl, nigga. Nigga sit on the shelf 2 years, bro. 160. Mel got the title. Carlos Adames on his ass right now. You think they gonna take that title from Maul to give to Carlos Adames? Hell no, nigga. Charlo not fighting, they still getting more money with Charlo not fighting in them sanctioning fees than they will with Carlos Adames active as an active champion, way more active than Charlo. Bro, that's just how boxing go. That's money. Money. If your ass ain't earning on your way up, earning your way through the ranks and all that, you better be putting asses in them seats and getting that cheese up. You gonna get that shit. They gonna your ass. You just gonna be a good ass nigga that can't sell nothing, and they gonna let that dude with the belts play your ass around, bro. That's just how that shit go, man. Said, I don't want to see no other fight but David Benavidez versus Canelo. Otherwise, both men is ducks. I can't say both niggas ducks. And shit, I'm be honest, Benavidez got a lot of good fights other than Canelo. I put it like this, bro. I put it like this. Benavidez for Canelo is a great fight. That's the best fight of the division. That's Canelo fighting the next best guy. But if Canelo want to sit at the top and be scary and act like a hoe, or just keep his privilege, because like I said, they not taking no fucking belt from no Canelo to get a no Benavidez after he already done lost it twice. They're not doing that. So Benavidez, he can get on there. Benavidez can still earn his right. Bro, I put it like this. Only way Canelo can get them shits took up off his ass, Benavidez go through pay-per-view, sold out crowds. He already got his shit off with Caleb Plant. Boom. Run that bitch up with what it is. What's the boy name? Demetrius Andrade. Run it up with him. Pay-per-view. Sell that shit. Boom. More money. You already paying a sanctioning fee to the WBC. WBC might press Canelo because they like, hey man, this young motherfucker right here, he earning money for us, paying him sanctioning, man, nigga pay-per-view jumps, selling crowds, and he making some money for it, bro. You gonna have to fight him. Then the real pressure begins. You out this bitch fighting niggas for little chump change and ain't paying them sanctions, nigga. Go ahead, keep fighting. We keep you in the ranks. They ain't gonna mandate them to fight nothing. You gotta apply pressure by beating niggas, bro. And yeah, it is. He did get that shit off with Caleb Plant, but he still got room to do it more. At the end of the day, don't sit on your ass and wait for no Canelo. Like, oh, I can't get the Canelo fight. I'm gonna sit down and keep waiting for him. Nigga, you're gonna end up like Andrade and Charlo, nigga. Sit back and wait for Canelo if you want to, nigga. You're gonna be like Andrade and Charlo. So get your ass in, fight, earn your money, earn your respect in the ring, and stop trying to get validation straight off beating Canelo. Because it's still, you beat Canelo, you still gotta do more after you beat Canelo. You know what I mean? You still gotta do more after. We can't sit back and act like we can't be sitting back and act like beating this one person just do you. Like, it's good to beat one person, but you still gotta keep doing it. Because if it was like that, bro, we wouldn't even look at Josh Taylor like that. I mean, not Josh Taylor, but Teo. Teo already beat Lomachenko, that guy, niggas who thought was that guy, and lost one fight after. So how I see it, bro, Benavidez, just go do you, man. Stop. I don't get, man. Forget that dude Canelo, bro. If he don't want to fight you, they offered that 50 piece. I'm gonna find that while we talking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link. But I'll find that. But bro, fuck that nigga Canelo, man. Respectfully, bro, go out there and fight who you could get. If Canelo keep playing and bullshitting like you don't know how to fight, like how Bivol saying they peep, oh man, he don't want to fight. They about to go fight Beterbiev. Good, go do that. Your people offer Canelo 50. Canelo don't want to fight you, bro. Go hop and fight somebody else, bro. Don't be sitting around waiting for that dude, bro. You're gonna waste your goddamn career, bro. For real. Canelo, bro. Man, long line of niggas that he could have fought throughout over these years, and he did what he did to not fight him. And he can get called out for that. That's cool. But these other dudes still getting called out. And when we looking at their careers, a lot of these guys that, oh, we say Canelo ducked and this and that. Where are they now? Where Charlo at? We got an APB out on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Where Boo Boo at, bro? That nigga can't even get a fight, bro. Like, he's still struggling to get fights, bro. So at the end of the day, man, I like him, but man, he gotta keep moving up. One man can't control your career, bro. And that's why I always respected Terrence Crawford as much as he ain't sit down and he ain't let Bud or let Earl predicate how he moved through his career. I don't care if you think, oh, he ain't fight nobody, he ain't did that. Well, he fought somebody. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sit back and wait for a nigga 5 years. I'm gonna sit on here like, nah, bro. You stay active, bro. Fuck with the people. Fuck with the people, because you still got fans and people that support you. You know what I mean? All them niggas that just want to see you fight one person, that's cool. That's them trying to challenge your greatness. And I understand that, because when you great, people want to see you do great things. Now, when people see you as great and you fighting people that people don't see as great, and you gotta do it because that person that everybody want to see you fight won't fight you. So you still gotta do what you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do, man. Just do what you gotta do. You get paid for fighting. Go on the ring, get paid for fighting, and put on a great performance. You know what I mean? If your knockout viral, I don't care who the fuck you knocked out, nigga. The knockout viral. he's done. He's out. He knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my nigga Boxing Gyms Film Study. Salute to the boy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. You know what I mean? YouTube demonetizing, or I ain't gonna say demonetizing, but taking down a lot of them breakdowns and film studies we like. So if you want to see them breakdowns, film studies, or even live film studies, go tap into the boy Patreon. I pay for the Patreon. Great content. I don't always catch the lives, but I always watch some shits on replay. Boxing Gyms Film Study. Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I mean? Go tap in on the Patreon and get them breakdowns that YouTube ain't letting him get across. You know what I'm saying? He said, Rodney, you had me until you mentioned parlays. Canelo would be a fat boy. Canelo would be a fat boy at 200. I don't care what nobody say. Canelo 5'8", or I think he 5'8" or something like that. That nigga not gonna look good with 200 pounds, carrying around 200 pounds, my guy. And I think y'all know that he's not looking good carrying around that type of weight. You know what I'm saying? Hot Rod, put your money where your mouth is. Bud, bad move, my boy. Oh man. Canelo better not give Berlanga a shot. That's crazy. Canelo might give Berlanga a shot, bro. It could. I could see it. One thing I'll say this, bro. One thing about Canelo and one thing about Tank. For a lot of people to believe that they the best over everybody and they good, they don't come out and fight the best. You never know who they gonna fight next, because they gotta pick and choose how they gonna do it. Them niggas they move strategically. You know what I mean? And that's just how it go. Is a lot of the fights that they put on or they gonna put on is hot garbage, and the only attraction to the fight is them. The only attraction to a Canelo fight is Canelo. The only attraction to a Tank fight is Tank, minus the one we just got to see with Ryan. But when Tank usually fight, he's the only attraction. When Canelo fight, he's usually the only attraction, because they're not fighting the best. The moment they fight the best, then they're going to attract a different side of fans. And that's just how it goes, but they not doing it. They pick and choose how they get down, bro. And a lot of people ain't doing like that. A lot of people seeing through the bullshit. And hopefully as this go on, as boxing go on, especially with a year like we getting, because we going to get a lot of new fans. Everybody who got channels, you know what I mean? They know boxing is growing. BVO, Just Do. Salute to my nigga Just Do. Salute to my nigga Kush, my nigga Martin Kings, my nigga Big Blunts and Boxing. Salute to them. They got pages. Boxing gyms. They see the new people coming to boxing. And the only thing that I say as content creators in boxing, we got to make sure we don't make these casual fans that's coming to boxing, stupid casual fans, by putting out dumbass narratives that's not true and talk about certain fighters in ways that are not true and just putting out spreading bad information, because that information is going to go from page to page, from person to person, and that's how you get a lot of bullshit. You know, people thinking, oh, this guy the best, he fought all the best, when he haven't. How he the best when it's a nigga with all the belts in his weight class that he don't even mention for real? So that's not the confusion I'm in here to do. Now, whether I think he would beat him, that's two different things. But the guys who at the top is at the top, and it ain't no debating when it come to that, bro. You know. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna drop the link. We do got some more topics we gonna touch on, but we can touch on them together. Pause. Salute my nigga Tony Boswell, Benavidez, and Andre, a good backup plans. Man, my nigga Big Blunts, he came on the other day and he was like, Caleb Plant had posted something like he gonna be back in the ring soon and stuff like that. So that kind of left me to think. It kind of left me to think he might fight Charlo, maybe Boo Boo, David Morrell. I don't know, but it's possible we could see Caleb Plant up in there to go against somebody to kind of we can see one of these guys we looking at tested. You know what I'm saying? What's popping, my guy Rodney? What's good with it?
Yo, what's good, bro? How
What's
you
good
doing?
with you, man? I'm doing good, little bro. How you doing today?
Doing good, man. Feeling good, you know. And let me clarify what I was saying, you know, because
Uh huh.
it may sound like I was hating on her. You know, it's just I watched the fight. It was, it was boring. You know, she was beating the bitch ass. You know, she was trying to knock her out. It was just like maybe it's just I'm not a fan of a fighter that has no power. Maybe that's it. Because I watched it and I was just like, damn, that's all we got.
Yeah.
So, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just, my preference.
Yeah. I see where you come from. Like, it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't the most exciting fight, but I do gotta look at it in the lens like, one, these females, two, Clarissa Shields is who she is. She got two knockouts in like what, like 13, 14 fights or something like that. She don't got power. That's just something she don't got. You know, but since she don't got power, it is other facets of her game I think she could work in to get stoppages. And that's being accurate, that's having better timing, and that's being able to counter punch and be accurate with the counter punches. So I think, yeah, if she work on that, those could get her more stoppages. But her just having straight up power to just do that, nah, she don't got that. But she is the GOAT, and it ain't nobody fucking with her. It just ain't. It ain't nobody fucking with her, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good to my nigga Big Blunts? What's good to my nigga Marky Darren? How y'all doing today, man? This
I'm
morning.
good, Q. I'm good. I'm blessed.
Top of the
Um,
Yeah,
morning.
man.
Top of the morning.
Man, what's good with y'all, man? Salute to everybody on the panel and the chat, man. I'm out here driving and working and shit, so I couldn't respond to niggas in the chat. But salute to
Yeah, man.
that's what's up. Yeah,
BVO, what's
Q.
good with you, fam? My bad.
Q Money, what's up, brother? What's up to the panel, man?
What's good,
Man,
man?
BVO, you a nut, man. You a nut, man.
Hey, man,
Man,
hey,
you know
man,
BVO,
you a
man. This
wild
nigga,
dude, man.
BVO, man. I gotta keep it a bean. I was talking to E the other day, bro. You easily, and I was telling him that nigga BVO easily moved up in one of the funniest niggas on this YouTube boxing shit. Like, it's a few niggas like, and Big Blunts know, he know how World Combat get down, funny as shit. Motherfucking who else? Reggie Owens, fucking funny. Who else on that bit, man? Man, blood to have you dying. Who else, man? My nigga, DT3 the Boom, man. He funny as fuck too. But this nigga BVO is one of the funniest niggas doing this shit, bro. No cap. That nigga be having me dying, bro.
Hey, that dude, that boy Hot Rod crazy said I'm a nut, man. Why I'm a nut now, Hot Rod?
Man, I saw what you said, man. Hey,
About
I ain't
what?
gonna lie, BVO. We gonna need $100 bet. Cause I think Morel going night night, man.
Oh, you smoking.
I think
you
Morel
smoking.
going
Against
night
who?
night, man.
You smoked up.
Against who? Against who? I ride.
Benavidez.
Man.
He gonna beat the
Cha, I'll
sleep.
take it, man. I'll take that bet with you, Hot Rod. Fuck it.
Hey, he gonna beat the sleep, as your boy Q said, he gonna beat the
You
sleeves
gonna
off
knock him out.
Beat
Monster,
the
man.
sleeves off that nigga.
You
Salute,
gonna
salute
knock
my
him
nigga
out.
Just Do with the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, family. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Yeah, man. But what y'all thinking about, man?
Well, last night.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, wanted to get my thoughts on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just give me your thoughts on the last night's fight, then.
Yeah, you know, I could hear what Rodney is saying. It wasn't that exciting of a fight, but that's just what Clarissa does, man. She just, I mean, these girls, they not in her class. Like, I enjoyed the performance. I personally think if there were 3-minute rounds in Clarissa's fights, she would have stopped that girl because she had her all over the place. She was bleeding. She was hitting her with clean, accurate shots all night. She'd have stopped her. I really don't know what's left for Clarissa in boxing. She could rematch Franchon Cruz, but she already beat her. She could rematch.
But that's heavyweight. But that's heavyweight smoke. They ain't fighting that same weight class.
What you mean? Cruz ain't she ain't at 168?
No, I'm saying franchise is
But yeah, what I was saying, like, it's not really much left for Clarissa to do in boxing, for real.
Yeah, I think like my bad. The weight class they fought in at first was
I think it was 160.
I'm gonna pull up the it could be,
think
but
it was at 168.
Nah, it's not where Franchon got the belts now.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if she fight her, she got the belts up there. And then, like I was saying earlier, she fights Savannah Marshall. So if Franchon beats Savannah Marshall and somehow Shadeja Green get up there and they fight, I think Clarissa could possibly get the winner if Shadeja win. I mean, and or if her and Franchise want to get in and do that rematch for Undisputed, you know, that'll still be nasty. That's another undisputed weight class that Clarissa will be able to get, and it'll be in a great fight off Shadeja Green and Franchon Cruz fight, or a Shadeja and what's her name, Savannah Marshall. Like, it is some fights that Clarissa that's out there for before she go, because there's some motherfuckers out there thumping still.
The Shadeja Green fight, they was talking about that on TBV. I don't know if that was Clarissa's manager. He was talking about how, you know, because Ness was trying to talk business with dude and how Shadeja Green need to be the next fight for Shields. And dude was like, listen, I love the thought about that. I love the idea, but Shadeja Green don't bring the money. You know what I'm saying? How many followers she got on Instagram? Like 5,000.
I'll tell you what.
Should cut out.
The manager and shit, he made the analogy. He said, if the tree drop in the forest and ain't nobody around to hear it, it don't make a sound. So he's saying if he make that fight, he want that shit to make noise. You know what I mean? And so at this point, they was talking about how Shadeja Green is with Jake Paul now, and how Jake Paul is the manager. He need to go meet up with dude that manages.
Cut out again, Blunt.
But overall, I think Clarissa, she should have more fights out in her hometown in Detroit and Michigan. She should build up that fan base.
Yeah, that
'Cause
shit was
I
lit.
didn't.
It was lit.
Yeah,
Basically, without all the extra shit, man, Clarissa manager said that they got to build that shit up. They need to build Shadeja Green up before she gonna fight Clarissa Shields,
I
because she
agree.
ain't got the following, she ain't got the ticket sales, she ain't like he's seen her numbers. She ain't got what it take to make that a mega fight, but he's all down for it. He said if Jake Paul, because Jake Paul is the manager of Shadeja Green now, if he comes to him with a plan that says I want to make this fight in the next year, he's gonna give them everything they need to make it happen. But right now they looking at whoever's they looking for the rematch of whoever wins that fight with Marshall and Franchon. So that's how
Oh,
that's gonna go.
Savannah Marshall and Franchon Cruz are fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, yeah.
shit.
They're gonna fight for the undisputed and shit. So
Oh, that
I'm
that would
curious to
make
see
the
that.
Savannah Marshall rematch huge if she win that fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
nigga.
was saying. That's what I
But
was
she
Marshall.
not about to
saying.
win. She about to get beat to
Marshall.
death. She
Nah,
about to get beat
Franchon
to death.
Cruz finna get knocked out. Cruz going
Man,
to
you
sleep.
capping,
You
man.
tapped
Cruz
out,
going
man.
to
I
sleep,
hope Cruz
man.
go to sleep, man. I want to see Clarissa win. I want to see her make that money.
Hey, hey,
I'm
You know,
scared I'm scared of that Shadeja Green, bro. You know Ness sparred her and she basically like beat up Ness, bro. Ness like 6'5".
I
you can
mean,
get
but
beat up too.
do
hey,
Ness really know how to box?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all a clip. I'm gonna show y'all a clip of Clarissa Shields. What she think about that Shadeja Green and her fighting. Let me see. Here it is, right here. All right, here to go.
When she gets some belts, come holler at me. I'll be right there. I'll be there. Oh, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Just go and get a belt, baby. Oh,
That's all she said, man. Go get them belts, man.
Get your weight up. You ain't on this level yet. I can feel that.
Don't run it.
Hey man, I tell you what, man, watching her was like watching Devin Haney last night. It's just like Jesus Christ. I'm
That's
looking
cap.
for dude,
That's fucking cap.
man, that was man,
BBL
Man,
Rod,
that's
ain't no
Clarissa
crazy.
rules with
beat
that.
Devin
that
That's
Devin
girl
crazy.
don't
ass.
Devin don't fight like that. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop disrespecting. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Clarissa try like Devin don't fight like Clarissa. Like I
I'm just
mean,
saying she's
it's
not
Man, Clarissa was beating that girl up.
nigga.
Bro,
But she beat the shit out of Savannah, nigga.
yeah.
Oh God, nigga,
but
badass beating.
but at least that girl Savannah, for whatever I say about her, at least she fought back. That girl last night, she didn't have a clue. She was just getting whooped from one side of the ring to the next.
It was a
Yeah,
showcase. It
pillar
was
to
a
post.
showcase, man. That's what happens in showcases, man. It was a showcase.
Beat her ass.
Yeah, she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
It was a
But
last
she
minute replacement. She was already in training camp. I mean, but she ain't really, she wasn't on the level, but still, she was a last minute throw in.
Yeah.
but remember, she called herself the GOAT, man. If you the GOAT, man, you gotta do that stuff and Wolf used to do, man. And Wolf used to beat people to death, man.
I
Like,
mean, listen, they made that comparison when they was trying to market the Green fight to the manager last night on TVV before the fight started. They brought up that Ann Wolf shit, and basically, dude was like, listen, I mean, Ann Wolf wasn't really like, he threw some flight at Ann Wolf, but at the end of the day, Clarissa the money girl, man. She make the money. I mean, she bring the money in, so these bitches got to bring the
Heck,
money in too.
Yeah, she brought Cash Doll fine thick ass out too.
oh yeah.
Shit.
Sheesh.
Bad, nigga.
yeah, walked her to the ring.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Bad little chocolate thing like that. Yeah, she was trying though. That's the thing. Like, she just ain't got it.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
want to
that
see.
performance. Go ahead, my fault, G.
No, I was just gonna say I would like to see Clarissa push for them 3 minute rounds, bro. I really hate that shit in female boxing, bro. When you look at fights like Serrano and Katie Taylor, that shit would have been. I don't think there would be no controversy if they had that, because
Oh
Serrano would
nah,
have
look,
knocked that bitch out. And
Marky,
same thing
then
with Clarissa, she'd have way more knockouts on the record. Go ahead, fam. My bad.
Marky Dan, we talked about that last night, and I think with an extra 2 rounds, just get their ass 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Before we go 3 minutes, because that's a little, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, that's going, you know what I mean? It's a little
That's a
extra,
lot,
but
man.
I think because you saw how Katie
Mhm.
Taylor looked at the end of the Serrano fight. She was damn near gassed at the end of 10. Imagine her having to go 2 minute rounds. She probably wouldn't have made it, G. So
Yeah.
I think 2 more
Mhm.
rounds would be sweet.
Yeah.
So you want 2 more rounds, but not the extra minute.
Nah, not the minute.
I could see that, but something where it gives them more time because I really feel Clarissa would have got her last night.
Do you know what it is though? I feel like it's kind of unfair because for women, they're not really getting paid the same as men though. So, like, for me to say they should like fight longer but not get paid more, I don't know, man. It kind of seems a little unfair. Like, can you see what I'm saying? Like,
Life
That's a
ain't
I know
point.
fair,
it's
Jimmy.
That's a point I've heard too, Jimmy. From Franchon Cruz, so I could see that as well. But
But if we talking, be honest, like 4 minutes, 4 more minutes of y'all getting there, how much money do they think that is? Like
$1.
two more rounds. this nigga
Jeez.
BBO a nut, man.
hey, you
This
stupid, bro.
nigga said $1.
This nigga's a goofy. You know?
I'm just saying, bro. Yo, this is the thing I'm saying. When you talk about women's boxing, they don't have the star to generate the same money. It's just like the WNBA. Don't nobody watch that stuff, bro. Like, I mean, so it's like, come on, man. We got to be honest here. It's got to be more of a spectacle, man, to get that more money, man.
but why does women's
Man,
MMA
nigga,
have
you
all
ain't
these stars?
lying, bro. Look at
No,
Candace
bro.
Park. Look at Candace Parker. That
Yeah.
she got to go fucking work on TNT to get some extra cheese, my nigga. You know what I'm
Hey,
But why
go,
does
saying?
go to work.
Nah, don't do that.
Go to,
Because
hey, go to, hey,
these
you right.
niggas in the NBA be all on there and shit, man.
Yeah, that nigga
But they
Draymond
retired. But they
Green. He just had
retired,
a
big
$100
bro.
million contract a couple years ago. He on
Yeah,
TNT. He got his own
he needs
That
some
podcast.
nigga,
money
What you
too,
mean,
man.
Draymond's
Bobby?
inevitable to go on TV though. You see the way he speak. He's
Yeah, yeah.
inevitable.
Well, what about
He
Kendrick
great on
Perkins?
TV,
What
bro.
about Kendrick
I
Perkins?
don't know.
Nah,
I haven't seen that. I haven't
he
seen that.
retarded, big bro. He just be saying shit, bro.
Hey,
He
cuz
just be saying
he be
shit.
all on TV and shit too, though, G. So,
See,
Yeah,
this is my
he
confusion though,
doing
bro.
something right,
uh,
but as far as me listening to him, I don't listen to him.
hello, what you
Hey,
say, Jimmy? Hello, let Jimmy
See,
say.
this is my confusion though, bro. Like women's UFC, right? Even though I found her disgusting, Ronda Rousey, personally, I found her repulsive, right? The way she carried herself and talked. But this girl was a rock star, bro. She was doing 1 million pay-per-views, selling out stadiums. Before her, you had Gina Carano, and after her, you've had several fighters like Misha Tate, Cyborg. These are like not mega stars, but like really good stars, ticket sellers. They generate big views. And in women's boxing, I don't know what it is. They just can't do the same thing. I don't know if it's a look or maybe a fan base issue, but for whatever reason in the UFC, like the fans support female combat sports, but not in boxing. Like they just don't get that
They
love.
just
And I don't know.
I think
they
it's
they just need bikini boxing, gang. That's all they
they
need.
really
Bikini
do.
Hell
boxing.
no. I see. I think
Professionally though.
they roll out, but they roll out women's boxing differently than men's boxing. So I say this now.
Mhm.
If you look at Matchroom and how they roll out women's boxing, we can all agree and say that made them more women's boxing more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
particularly in the UK.
okay, but it's damn near like Matchroom and DAZN are the only ones who have women's boxing. So when you look at the UFC, the UFC they promote their women's boxing like they promote their men's boxing, and it's the same with Matchroom.
Facts.
And you get results. They're not getting those results with women boxing because they don't. So okay, so even back in the gap, damn, what's her name? Fuck.
Rousey.
No. Like older. She used to be on them Don King cards and fighting on Mike Tyson undercards.
You talking about Anna Wolf?
No, Christy Martin.
Okay.
Like, bro, they promoted women shit like the men shit. So if you look at PBC ain't got no women's boxer and like fucking Top Rank only got one. And like
No, they got
Mater.
two. That's it.
All right. Well, yeah, two.
Oh, my bad.
You know, my bad. I missed one. You know what I'm saying?
One.
So it's like, bro, if all they gotta do is promote it, and then if we talking about women's basketball only like that because women don't even fuck with it. You know what I mean? So like, but boxing is different. Men will watch women's boxing. Like we like shit, especially if they could thump. All we got to do is see them. Some motherfuckers don't. Just like some people just don't fuck with the smaller weight classes. They just weird like that. That's a weird. You know what I mean? You don't watch women's boxing. You don't watch little weight classes. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But
I
Cause
they
she
do.
want
wanted
to.
to.
I
Cause
do
she
agree with you, Q. They should promote that shit more so to women than they should promote it to men. Because men, we not really like. I'm not interested in watching the WNBA when you got motherfucking Bam Adebayo and Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum dunking, doing all
you
type of athletic and exciting shit. So they need to promote that shit more so to women, and maybe the men will follow. But I don't know, bro.
you gotta remember, man, nothing women watch is not what men watch. The whole reason so many women like NFL is because men like it. So
Exactly.
it's really not it's not like a woman's gonna constantly say, oh, let me see these big sweaty women that look like men
Yep.
play ball. Like
Yeah,
at
we
the end
what
of the
And
we
that's
day,
the
yeah we.
dilemma, BVO.
Oh,
That's the dilemma that all these
but
leagues
hold on,
face.
let BBO finish real quick.
My
no,
bad.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, what I'm saying in general is, I think people like Alicia Baumgartner's listening. Look, Clarissa Shields, she always used to look like super busted. All of a sudden, she got a little hair done, got a makeup on with her pat. Because don't nobody want to see no rough looking chick. Like I don't know what these girls be thinking. I don't care
Yeah,
about
that's facts.
your technical skills, man. I want to hear you talk crazy. Like people don't understand. Like that's what makes like female anything big. Like why was Little Kim big? Because she was talking nasty, man. You want women to sell sex, bro. Like you can say you want to see them. No, I'm talking about at least on the
Yeah,
looks
okay,
wise.
okay, yeah.
Because think about boxers. Pause. Most of the big time boxers were handsome guys, and they marketed that. Your Ali's, your Floyds, your De La Hoyas, all these guys was kind of played off how these guys are handsome guys and they can beat you up. Same thing with Sugar Ray Leonard. So what I'm saying is you got to have appeal to everybody. It can't just be like, uh, you know, because it's not enough of us as hardcores to grow the sport.
Yeah.
And look at boxing. Where's boxing at now? Just now that PBC got all that money from CBS, we seeing more fight. It's not because we haven't been big fans. I mean, we was all going crazy about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. How that changed boxing, and we just now seeing that again. And how long ago was that first fight, second fight?
Yeah, you know what? You're actually right because most women I know, and this is obviously from a British perspective, they only know one boxer, and it's Anthony Joshua, and that's for obvious reasons, right? So there is definitely an
Yeah.
appeal there. So yeah, I mean Canelo might have that. Yeah, Canelo has that appeal as well in the Latino community. He's got a huge fan base. Um, yeah, it does. I mean, but see, with Chris Shields, the problem is, right? Say Elisa Bumgardner, right? I mean, she's a babe. Ebony Bridges, hot as fire, typical stripper,
What's the
Yeah.
other, what's the other what's the other female? What's the other female? Bridges with the titties and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
Bridges.
stacked.
You got Elisa Bumgardner, bro, with a fat, juicy ass.
Yeah.
And you got. I'm trying to think of another.
But,
Yeah, that's about
I
it.
think
That's it.
yeah, I think the biggest thing that BBO said that really like that shit was like the reason why uh NFL like women like that shit is because men like that shit. They do put them on. They boyfriend, they husband, whatever, put them on. But that's why I said that about Matchroom. Like if we watching a damn card and in the middle of a card it's a women's fight, but we gonna still watch it. We ain't gonna change it. We like, oh shit, this women's fight. Fuck, they only got 2 minute rounds. This shit gonna be over quick. Woo woo. Bro, but if you end up liking it or if she end up being good, you gonna keep going
Hmm.
back and like, oh shit, yeah, they good. So
Bro, that's what you do with Kate Taylor. You put her on Anthony Joshua's undercards, a lot of the big events, and that's why she kind of got a massive profile in the UK and
mhm.
Ireland. And then
Oh
obviously took
yeah.
it to America and marketed there and stuff.
So they gotta promote that women shit just like they promote men shit. If it's a good ass female, if it's a good ass female boxer, you know what I mean? You gonna promote her ass like just like you gonna promote anybody else. Like shit, okay. But excluding like and I'm glad they were able finally to do it, actually had an all women's card that was good, was because they, put them out there so people can see them. So it's a different way to build females. They just gotta find it. You know, you're gonna have to
Oh, are
spend
you
a little
talking
bit
about the
more money. You're
Savannah?
gonna have to get their hair done. You're gonna have to get their
Yeah.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Might have to get a boob job, you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Nah,
Hey,
it's
You know
Ridley,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Everything
So
hey,
about
look,
her is fake, bro. Her boobs, her hair, her eyelashes. She's got fake tan, tattoos. I think she got an ass lift. Like she's like a human Barbie doll, you know?
yeah,
y'all
so
gonna laugh when I say this, but I was watching this thing with 50 Cent. And he was saying how it's almost impossible to break a female R&B artist. And he said, "Why did you say that?" He said, "Because you got to spend so much money up front. Anything that to do with women is super expensive, man. So unlike Dana White is a genius, so he's going to be able to be like, okay, let me make Ronda Rousey. Not only is she going to be knocking people out, but we're going to put her in the most expensive dresses we can find, best makeup, hair and makeup team we can find. I'm telling you, if Alicia Baumgartner was Clarissa Shields, if Clarissa Shields looked like Alicia Baumgartner, she'd be the biggest thing in the world, dude. It's just that simple. She'd be the biggest thing in the world because you could bring her on first take. You're gonna have people watching her with their pants off. You gotta have that, bro.
freaky
You
ass
could be.
nigga.
It's the
I mean,
truth,
that's why
man. You
Layla
gotta
Ali was
have
so
that.
big, though. I mean, Layla Ali was like drop dead gorgeous. That's why she was so
Yeah.
big. And obviously, being Ali's daughter as well helped a lot. But with Carissa, I mean, from what I've heard, she doesn't really sell any kind of tickets, and none of the big promoters really want her, like PBC, Matchroom. I don't know what it is, man. Like she's really struggling to break through, and a lot of people think she's the best fighter ever, as far as a woman to come from boxing. So it's tough,
She,
man.
yeah, she good.
Oh,
She gonna get what she deserve.
she only got
She
like
does.
13 fights though, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
that's the crazy part is like how much have you really proven with so little amount of fights and shit. Like you get somebody like Shadeja Green who got fucking 11 knockouts, like what 12 fights, 11 knockouts, or some shit like that. I mean, shit. What they gonna say then? This shit, they're gonna start calling Clarissa a hype job if she get her ass knocked out by somebody like Green. I mean, all that shit gonna come. I mean, but she ain't got that much experience. The type of accolades she got, you would think her record said like 30 and you know what I
Yeah,
mean, 30
facts.
wins and shit. And
But
she only
but
got
She
13
like
fights.
Loma, man. She like
but
Loma.
think about that though, Big Blunts. In 13 fights, she cleaned out two weight classes or three weight classes. I don't know, but 13 fights. That's crazy to me. You were
But
fighting
I saw
Francois
Yeah,
Cruz in your first two
but
fights.
that would never happen in men just for the simple fact that there's way more fighters that you would have to fight, bro.
Yeah,
way
it's
more
just yeah,
competition too. I
yeah,
saw
way
somebody
more
post that she
competition.
ain't. There's not too much competition in the women's boxing. That's
Period.
like on
Yeah.
her level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. What have we really
I mean,
seen from her? You know what I'm
that
saying?
I
Marshall fight
mean,
was big though. That was a huge fight. I mean,
yeah,
they,
that
they sold
Marshall,
out Mansour
bro,
Arena.
she got down like bro. She collected belt scalp. You know what I mean? Got them scalps, but
Yeah, he fought who was
I
a
do
brown.
I do understand what people saying, but at the end of the day, it is like, it's 13 fights.
I think. I
Two
think.
gold medals, and it's still a lot. It's just she
Yeah.
accomplished so much so early. It's like one of them situations. So much
Them
so
gold
early.
medals, Q. Like you
Yeah,
said, it's them gold medals. And that's the thing. A lot of niggas be like, amateurs don't matter. Amateurs don't matter. But if you have a successful amateur career, like these gold medal winners, you know what I mean? We see it with Loma all the time. Every time they bring up his name, they bring up his amateur career. They bring up Clarissa Shield, they bring up two-time
yeah,
gold medalists. They bring up Keyshawn and Andy Cruz, they bring up what happened in the Olympics. Like, so your amateur career and what you did before you made it to the pros, it do hold some weight if you was like that, you know what I mean? But if you
Yeah,
wasn't, then it's like niggas don't want to hear that shit. So like, do it matter or do it not matter when we speaking on niggas amateurs career? Like, I
it
mean,
de- it
It,
definitely matter when you talking about Clarissa because she was the first, or her Olympics were the first time that boxing was featured for the Olympics for women, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and she won her first gold medal at 17, beating up on grown women. Like, come on, bro, that's goat shit to me at least.
and man, that's complete cat, man. Because that boy Terrence Crawford didn't go to the Olympics, man. And you see what he been doing. He been busting people's head open.
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a lot of
No, but I'll just say
it's a lot of fighters.
that's a huge.
It's a lot of all time great fighters that didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't go to the Olympics. But it is a lot that did. But the Olympics, that's just so America know you. That was a way to promote a lot of shit too. You know, especially back in the day, that was like how they promoted, like really like we better than you type shit. You know,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
you know,
De La Hoya, Ray
uh,
Leonard.
yeah, shit,
Pernell.
fucking Foreman and shit. Yeah,
You
So,
say
so do amateur careers? This is a general question. Do amateur careers matter for only fighters that like achieve something in the amateurs,
no, no,
or
no, no,
should it?
no.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that I think that kind of solidify you a little bit, like knowing that yeah, this person really good. Like you know,
I mean,
it doesn't mean you're going to be the best in the pros because
Yeah.
it's a lot of motherfuckers that was good in the amateurs and they wasn't as good in the pros. Like what's the boy name? That Deontay Wilder fired.
Mark Breland.
Well,
Yeah, Breland. You got what's
Luke
the other
Campbell.
Luke Campbell? What's the other boy name that everybody like Floyd and Zab? Floyd and them fought. What's his name?
yeah, no, not correct.
Floyd is out.
Um,
Um,
he was a good amateur. Damn, what the fuck his name is?
was he white, Mexican, or black? Oh, was it Chop Chop Corley?
Yeah, Chop Chop. He was good as fucking the amateurs and shit.
He gave
You know.
Floyd hell though.
Yeah,
He
he
gave
did.
he gave Floyd hell. I mean, I see what you're saying. It makes sense, but I just think that's just something on to like a reference to because think about it. I mean, you going to the Olympics, man. That's good. But like they talk about Deontay Wilder. You know, he won a bronze medal with almost no experience and got beat up by
Yep.
like I guess by the tallest midget from Russia. So I mean, it happens, man. It's really
But
all. Go ahead.
no, sorry, BBO, but no, I was just gonna say, but that's with any sport. The amateurs don't mean that you're gonna become top shit. We see it all the time in the NFL where a dude is an all-American linebacker, but when he get to the NFL, he's getting cooked consistently. So I'm not saying that the Olympics is the end all be all for people like Clarissa, but that's a big part of her legacy. And I think,
Yeah.
when we talk about her as the GOAT, it should be included.
Yeah.
I mean, women's boxing is like it's kind of crazy to say this, but it's almost like counting the NBA in the 1960s. I mean, at the end of the day, she's not gonna get the credit she deserves because the talent's not there yet. It's not deep enough. But the thing you can say is she's starting to make a turn and hand what the fans want. You know, she really like the boy Q said. If Devin Haney fought like she fought, it would be a whole different narrative out on this dude, man. But I just think going forward, man, women's boxing, it's gonna grow, but it's gonna probably be about 20, 20, 30 years before they can catch up the far as being as deep as men's boxing.
You
Because
could.
even men's boxing is not really deep. I mean, if you think about it, if you want to be undisputed, you a real life I mean, I think Canelo 1 year to be undisputed. If you got a name already, if you really want to take the
If you
best
got money
fights,
behind it.
you can do it, man. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I
You
think
can do it. A lot of guys don't want
here,
to do it though. That's the main thing.
here's Savannah's problem, bro. Here's what I'm saying, Savannah. Chris Shields' problem. Um, all these mega fights that she's already had, they kind of flew under the radar. So, I mean, how do you promote her now? Because she's already been a two division champion, that she's already been undisputed, right? So, like, say her next fight, now she's got a bit of limelight. This is the worst thing that happened to her career. Now she's got a bit of media spotlight. The fans kind of know her, but all of her big fights, they kind of finished now. So, how do you promote her future fights? There's no, oh, she's becoming two division or she's about to go undisputed. You can't really market her future fights because I feel like she's kind of achieved everything. I mean, what really is there left for her in boxing to do?
Well, Jimmy,
Run it
that's
back.
why I say they should build up her more local fan base in Detroit and Michigan because last night, even though I liked the event, it was
Yeah,
the whole arena was half empty. So I
yeah,
think they should focus on building up that fan base and hopefully in the future that could lead to her being a ticket seller in different cities around the world or in the country,
I
whatever.
think
Marky Dan, I saw that on Twitter. I saw somebody try to post the arena was half empty, but somebody else posted another pic and that bitch was filled up. So I don't know.
No, no,
I don't
I was
know.
watching the live broadcast, bro. It was half empty.
Yeah,
But you
we
yeah,
know
was
what,
looking at
man?
it too, but I mean, shit.
Even
I mean, I ain't shitting on Clarissa. I'm just saying they could do better. That's all I'm saying. They
Nah,
should
Bro, it's in
build it
nah,
up.
Detroit. See, it's in
I'm not
Detroit.
gonna lie.
The thing y'all got to keep that in mind, man. Like being from the Midwest, Detroit is probably the poorest city in the Midwest. So it's a lot to
Mm.
ask for people to spend 50 something, 60 something dollars to come, and then it's dangerous as hell downtown. So it's like you might get knocked in the head. And I'm being serious. It's super dangerous downtown. So even if you go downtown, say you pay $60 for a ticket, you might get knocked in the head on the way to your car. I mean, it's a lot of things that she can't control, really.
Is it
But see,
that
we
bad,
not,
bro?
But can't.
man. You got it's just like this, man. Some places, because I'm gonna tell you, it's just some places, man. You really can't fight there. If you think about it, as soon as Floyd got his money together, Floyd started fighting out of Vegas. He's from Grand Rapids, which is really close to Detroit. There's nothing there. You can't be a star in Detroit because it's too dangerous, and the people don't got no money, man. It's just that simple.
Yeah, but what about the boxing culture, though? I mean, you've got the Kronk Gym, you've got Tommy Hearns.
Everybody
I always
goes to
thought, like,
Vegas, man. Everybody
no,
goes to Vegas. Everybody. I can tell you that for a fact. Everybody goes to Vegas.
who's that
Hearns,
Puerto
any of the,
Rican girl?
But
I knew a dude one time. He was passing through Detroit, man. He had no business. He just was passing through, stopped at the gas station. Man,
oh,
this nigga got carjacked, man. Took his whip, man.
man, they
That
do. I was
nigga
on a
took his
work
whip,
trip in
man.
Detroit.
Nigga did him
Bro,
that,
you know
man.
what? I blame Eminem. Like, Eminem has made Detroit look really bad because I've obviously
What?
never been to Detroit, but the stuff he
You a
said was
goofball,
Jimmy,
man.
stop it.
You a goofball, man.
Jimmy,
yeah.
stop it, dog.
But well, they do wild stuff, man. Like in Detroit, they do this thing in Detroit where if you go to the wrong gas station, these dudes would be in a U-Haul. You think it's a U-Haul? They flip the door up and they want everything. So I mean, and they do this downtown. So if I
You
can
know
get
what,
robbed
bro?
downtown, why in the world would I go see Clarissa Shields for $60 to see her fight nobody? And then on top of that, it's a super dangerous area. So she really got to start fighting out of Vegas. It really won't. It really can't be her fighting. How many times did Floyd fight in Detroit? And he's from Detroit, pretty much.
never.
You got to
Or
think
Mm,
about it. There's nothing there. Eminem, all those guys, Big Sean, all those guys you talk about, they're never there.
yeah, that's
Like
true.
it's too dangerous. It's
Yeah,
worse than
ah,
Cleveland.
man, you sound like I don't know, like you just gave up, man. Like you just ain't got no hope. That's
No,
the
it's
shit.
I'm
Detroit.
being
No, you're
realistic,
being
man.
realistic, but that's just how it sounds, man. Like
It's just
Detroit is dead.
it's I'm gonna tell you
Ain't
this,
never
bro.
coming back.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you think about Big Baby Anderson, Big Baby Anderson has more of a chance of coming from Toledo than somebody coming from Detroit. The difference is in Toledo, people can go there, not get their head knocked. You don't realize, man, getting your head knocked off downtown, that means it's a bad city, dude. It's that simple. Like you, for instance, if you do anything in the Cleveland, man, you're going to jail right away because it's safe down there.
Damn.
But if it's not even safe to go downtown, how in the world do you expect me to go see a fight? They don't
Why
even
is it
sell
so bad,
Piston
though?
games out. They don't even sell Piston games out there.
Why is it so
They
bad, though? I mean, bloody hell, man. That sounds really
they
rough.
got they got something out here
The
called poverty,
economics,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
They got poverty out here, Jimmy. It's just like certain parts of London and the UK, man, where if ain't no jobs, ain't nothing to do.
Well, then teach the kids how to box. Teach them to put down the gun and fight, nigga. Start building that shit up, man. Come on now.
Hey man, you talking about? But see, that's the thing. You talking about something that's beyond boxing control, and that's the thing that be messing boxing up. Like that's why Errol Spence. You think about Errol Spence being so big for the sport of boxing. It's because he's right by Dallas. He's from Dakota. He's right by Dallas. Dallas is a beautiful city. It's
No, but
safe.
hold on.
People got money. They can go see him. That's what I'm saying. Most stars they
BBL.
gotta have. Go ahead.
No, bro, you're saying that wasn't Detroit, isn't it famous for like car manufacturing though? You're saying there's no jobs there.
The
So,
That was a
factories,
hundred.
they
That was a
gone,
hundred
man.
years ago. That was a
They
hundred
gone,
years ago,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Way,
oh,
I know
way,
it
damn.
way
They
sounds
back.
Asian
crazy.
now.
Hey, Jimmy,
Okay.
that was in the 1930s and 40s, man. That was like almost 100 years ago. Like,
Damn, that's it. You built off that.
hey,
Yeah.
Motown. I'm gonna tell you, Motown is almost 70 years ago, 50 years ago. So everything you know about Detroit is like everybody who did that is all dead. That's a long, long time ago, man. It's just how it is, man. You really won't find a big star from that area.
So,
It's hard to find a big star in the Midwest. That's why when Adrian Bronner did this thing, it was kind of crazy because Cincinnati's like Detroit. But somehow he was able to work his way up and then he was fighting out of Atlantic City. In Vegas, that's what you see people do because they can't fight here. It's not like Shakur where he can fight in Jersey. It's not like that.
Shit, it
Is that
ain't
what?
shit in Jersey though, for real. But I mean, it's
Yeah, but it's right by New York though, Q.
So it is all of Michigan just living in poverty or something, bro? Because I hear the same shit about cities like Flint that it used to be a world famous city, then it just fell off, man.
What you basically talking about is world famous places that used to manufacture cars. Flint, Gary, Indiana, Detroit. These are all places that were known because they used to manufacture cars there. Lordstown in Ohio, but they don't make cars here anymore. So that's why these places that you hear about, that's why they all dangerous. Because they built
Yeah, bro,
whole
it's kind of
economies and cities around
surprising
the
for me, bro.
automotive. Say it again.
It's kind of surprising for me, like when people talk about the poverty in America, because like you think America being a superpower and what you see in Hollywood, like I just always, I didn't think it'd ever get that bad, over there.
It's bad, Jimmy.
I never thought you'd get stabbed up in the UK like you can. I mean, y'all got a horrible problem with knife violence. It's always something, Jim. It don't matter where you at. It's always something. When I
Hey
was
Jimmy,
going to
how hard
Dublin,
is it to get a gun out there?
okay,
Like if you have a hunting license, it's possible. Like there are legal ways to get firearms in the UK. It's difficult, but it's possible. Um, like my uncle, he has a rifle. He's registered, so there are ways to get them. It's kind of tougher. You can get them for like, say, if you're a farmer or for hunting reasons and things like that. You can get like a good firearm, but it's not easy. And as far as knives, I mean, there's massive bans in the UK right now for knives. They're really coming down on because back in the days you could just go to any kind of store and purchase a knife, but that's really uh, kind of messed with the gang,
What
violence and
about
stuff.
like
So
what about kitchen knives and shit? Y'all got that kind of shit, right? Cut up y'all food and shit with, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got
but
come
that's
on,
Guys
big
need to
blood.
go to the store
Hey,
and buy
big
that
blood,
shit.
you a troll.
No, I'm saying if they got a ban, is y'all selling because we can go to the store and pick up kitchen knives, act like
yep.
actual knives from the
Shit,
Target, the
you get a
Walmart and
kitchen
shit.
knife.
Yeah, I don't know how you would police something like that because you need knives for your daily life, for cooking, for tending your garden, shit like that. I
hold
don't know
on.
how you police that.
Let Jimmy tell us then.
My bad.
Yeah, I think they're trying. I think what they're doing, they're trying to implement a tougher rule on them. So you have to be sort of like, over 18, I guess. And then you can't buy certain knives like machetes, samurai swords, things like that. I guess it'd be a lot tougher to buy that stuff. But I really don't know how you police knives because it's like you said, you go into like a cuisine store and you could buy like a Japanese, steak knife set. How'd that work though? I mean, would you have to fill out paperwork or is that what we're doing now in the UK, fucking registering knives?
Yeah, that's
For real,
crazy.
man. I was gonna say,
Like,
man, I can see it. We about to go into business together. I'm about to see, you know what I mean? You send me this, you sell them, flip it back, send me a little something on the end. We can make a killing, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? I got the
man,
knives, Jimmy.
that nigga said got the knives. That nigga go buy the whole shelf of them hoes at the gas station.
See, like it's funny you say that, big blunts. Like I think what you talking about, Jimmy, is that we got a lot more freedom here. We don't got a lot of the money like you would think, but it's a lot of freedom where you can buy Draco at the gas station. You can go anywhere you
I don't
want
know
with
about
guns.
that now,
But
BB.
I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying you can get a gun anywhere. You from Texas, dog.
Draco at a gas station. Damn.
Man,
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I need to go to that gas station. ASAP, bro. I need the
they
biggest
gotta
drink on that
This
gas.
nigga talking like this shit Grand Theft Auto,
Nah,
nigga.
but it,
but no, in Cleveland they got it's like a big warehouse place. It's got gas. It got like 30 pumps. You can buy guns, gas, and fireworks from this place.
you
So
gotta
it's
show
like,
ID.
yeah, you gotta
Nigga, you
show
know you
ID,
gotta
bro.
show
Yeah. Look, when I moved to
this
Kansas
nigga.
City, I bought a gun. I moved from Maryland to Kansas City when I was like 19, man. I went in there, I bought a gun. It probably took me about 5 minutes, man. All I needed
Yeah,
was a driver's license, man. I
that's
said,
it.
damn, this shit, I buy guns like drugs in Kansas City, man. I still ain't changed my license, man. That bitch finna expire in 2 months. I'm like, man, I know I gotta go back and buy me another gun. Shit.
That nigga get a
Nah,
gun
cause
and ID.
the reason I
They
asked is because my father, he actually got a gun from a gun auction, and he didn't have to show no ID, nothing. Just had to hand him the money. It was in
Yeah.
fucking Arkansas, my nigga. Like that shit is
Yeah. You
crazy.
can do that shit in Arkansas. They do that shit in Texas. You do that shit Louisiana, like nigga in the South, man, Alabama, man, Mississippi. Oh man, come on, man. That shit easy. Like big guns. But all right, let me switch the topic. Let me
That
switch the
brother said
topic.
big guns.
Big guns. We gonna switch the topic though. All right, so we ain't talked about Josh Taylor and T.O. yet, man. So, like, realistically, for real, like, if this T.O. last fight at Top Rank, what's next for T.O. if he beat Josh Taylor, and what's gonna happen if Josh Taylor lose? Like, well,
It's
what's next
Regis next.
for T.O.?
Yeah, I think it would be Regis next. I mean, he should
You
try to
think he?
become undisputed. He was undisputed before at lightweight. So if he beat Josh Taylor, man, this would be just like another. And the funny thing is, I don't know, people don't realize Josh Taylor's like in a crossroads because he should have been moved up like 2-3 fights ago. I mean, he just in limbo now. I don't know what he's doing. But I mean, if Tio can beat him, I mean, this would say a lot about Tio, man. It'd be like this would be one of the best comeback stories we've seen in a long time, man. Then he gotta go see Regis Procreate. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
What about Josh Taylor?
I honestly think Josh Taylor need to move up, man. I think he's really struggling. He won't admit it, but that Catterall fight, the Regis fight, showed you he just too big for the division. Pause. He just way too big for the division.
So, but like he'll be coming off of L, bro. So, how we going? He ain't gonna have the super champion status and none of that when he go up to 147.
Hmm.
Like top rank. I can't even come off my head with who they got since Terrence Crawford left. It's like they don't even got no guys at 147 like that.
Hmm.
So, what Josh Taylor doing, bro? What is he doing?
That's why he's not moving up, bro. Because the problem is at 147, he's got no leverage. At least at 140 pounds, he's got two belts, the WBO and Ring Lineal, right? He can use it to leverage a fight with Teofimo or a big rematch with Jack Catterall in the UK, especially. I feel like at 47, like, I mean, what kind of leverage does Josh Taylor have? I mean, he's not a star in America. And he's not really a star in the UK either. So, if he's not a big ticket seller, I mean, you kind of got no power, Well, because if you don't have a belt or the ability to sell tickets in boxing, you kind of have no leverage.
Yeah, Marky Dan.
yeah. I I got Tio in this fight. Me personally, I think Taylor is right for the taking right now. He's coming off of back-to-back layoffs. You know, you had hand injuries. He had injuries going into the Jack Catterall fight. I don't think he looked that great in his fight against Jack Catterall. Obviously, Teofimo hasn't looked that great either, but I just feel that he's younger. And I feel like he could get Taylor, man. I really don't feel like Josh Taylor has much left in the tank, to be honest. Um, where Teofimo goes after the fight, if he wins, I see him going to PBC actually. Maybe not to
Damn.
sign a multiple fight deal, but I see him taking the Rolly fight before he takes the Regis Prograis fight, if I'm being really honest. Um, and where Josh Taylor goes, I have no clue. Josh Taylor, he's in some sharky waters right now. If he stay at 140, it's nothing for him. He gets beat by Matthias. I think he gets beat by Regis. Nigga, if he move up, all them dudes beat him in my opinion. Boots, Earl, Crawford, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis. Nigga, man, I just think Josh Taylor is cooked. That's me.
Yeah, Josh Taylor. Hold up, Big Blunts.
Love's doing something, I guess.
Yeah.
He said he cooked. Dang, you rough, man. How is he cooked, man?
I mean,
What's going on? What you say?
uh, I was saying, what's next for T.O.? Like, you think T.O. gonna win, right?
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. I know he is. I bet my
so,
money already.
so what's next for T.O. and what's next for Josh Taylor if he lose there?
Well, look, we kind of discussed this, and what I see is I see Tio winning, taking his belt to Matron, and getting all that action at Matron, whether it's Hitchens, whether it's Dev, whether it's and you know that could kind of be like Dev trying to reach out and see what's up with a Regis fight. Could be like
Mm.
sending Tio a subliminal message like, yo, if you thinking about going to Matron when you get done your fight, just know I got Matron on my mind too. You know what I mean? So um again, yeah, I see Matchroom having all the 140 pounders, man, having all the 140 pounders, and I see Taylor moving on up in weight, the 147.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think them 7 pounds scary, man. I think down, especially like at the top. So if I'm looking at Josh Taylor, you being a undefeated 140 uh undisputed champion, bro, you going up to the top, creme de la creme. You gonna be able to fight the boots, the dudes right there to line it up. You're gonna be able to get the smoke with them. So do we see him beating them? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I really don't, man. Maybe
I
I
mean,
I think a Virgil. I do think a Virgil fight good. Hell, man, I do think a
Virgil
Boost fight.
knock him the fuck out.
I think Boost fight good too. You know, man, I gotta see it. I gotta see that shit. Josh Taylor a tough motherfucker, man. You know, 5 more pounds on him. Fight like how we fight. That inside shit. Him and Virgil a fucking war, nigga. On me, that shit. Him and Virgil, man. Josh Taylor putting on good pounds. He might be taller than Virgil, bro. Like that shit'll be nasty. On me, Boots. Shit. I think Boots' footwork might be a little too good for him, but we'll see. Like I said, he gonna have to take a punch. And Josh Taylor, man, that shit'll be live. I actually think about that shit now. I do like Josh Taylor at
But you know
147. I
And
don't think he
Boots is
get. I
scary
don't
though.
think he get washed out like that. Oh man, we ain't gonna do that.
and and
Bud
BBO,
different,
the
bro.
reason why I say Josh Taylor is cooked, it's not so much that I think he's shot. I just don't think he could beat none of these top dudes anymore. But that's my opinion. I
Yeah.
Hey,
think he get
as scary as that Punk Boots is, man, he can go. I would fight Boots if I was Josh Taylor. That dude's a punk, dude. Like, Jesus, he was on the camera sleep. I couldn't believe that, man. He's a coward, man. He's a coward, bro. Like, he's a coward. Like, you got brothers talking to him like that, bro. He's a clown, dude. Like, I don't want to hear nobody talk about that bum Boots no more, man. Crawford
Damn.
said, I called your daddy already, Punk.
no
Like,
man. They did. I went and
I
rewatched
called
the
your
interview.
daddy,
They
Punk.
did Boots dirty, man.
Hey, man, if you a hoe, it's gonna come out, man. It's that simple, man. It's gonna come out, man.
well,
That dude,
while we talking about
Nah.
Boost, so the BBO, do you think he gonna knock out Roy Villa?
man, I don't know. I think Villa might hurt him. I think so. Because you know what Villa said? You know, he climbing mountains and stuff. You know, he's Spider-Man. So it's
Man,
gonna be a good little fight.
that nigga right there to get knocked out, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
Boost
he's
You,
gonna
gonna
He
beat
knock
gonna
his
out
stand in
ass.
front
Kieran
of
that,
Boots.
too.
dude,
Shit.
I think that was a close ass fight, bro. I think Rashidi still like he got pressed out, man, but he didn't knock dude out. Like he just won that round. That shit was like a draw. It was
Mm,
close. I don't know that shit was close.
mm.
Man. He
I
got
didn't have.
pressed,
I
like
mean, nah.
I didn't.
When Villa got back to the corner, his corner had told him. He said, "Listen, you need a knockdown or a knockout," and he went out there and knocked him down twice. So shit, they knew what they had. They knew it was close, but they
I
knew what they had to do to seal the deal for him to get the win.
shit,
I,
yeah, to get the win, and I understand the momentum of the fight and all that, but man, he was getting, man, shit, I could clearly see, yeah, he got the knockdown, so it is what it is. But
I,
nah, what'd you say, Marky Dan?
no, I was gonna say I didn't think dude won a round until round 9. To be honest, I thought Rashidi, and this is my opinion, I thought he got I ain't gonna say robbed, but I didn't think he lost the fight.
I thought it was a draw at best, man. I say that it was a draw, man. But
Yeah.
all I know is that the thing about Boots, I heard all this hype. Maybe the next Roy Jones, Man, if you ever would have talked to Roy Jones the way Bud was talking to him, bro, y'all would have been fighting immediately, bro. Or the next fight. It's just that simple, dude. He's a hoe, man. He's a coward, bro. Like I'll never see that again. Like I've never heard a fighter get talked to like that, man. He like, I
I,
talked to your dad already, punk. Like, wow. That's
I
pretty
think
cool,
This
the
man.
pro-
nigga BBO, man.
I think the problem is, man, Bozy been in the game a long time and he understands the business of boxing. Whereas with Boots, he the only thing he really understands is how to be a fighter. And the only thing he understands is the pitfalls of being a fighter. He watched his brothers party, get involved with women. So he just focusing on the gym, but with that comes the ignorance of the business. You leave that to your manager and your father. So he come on there trying to talk shit to Terrence Crawford. Crawford really knows what goes down. Boots don't know shit. So Crawford made him look like a fucking idiot.
Hey,
That was just embarrassing
Marky
all the
Dan, you
way
my
around.
brother. Marky Dan, you my brother, and I love you, but you straight Captain Saber hole right now, bro. Like, take your cape off, bro.
This
The dude's a
nigga.
I
coward,
ain't
man.
saving that nigga.
Man, take
Yeah.
your cape off. You just went in the booth right now. You just
He
ran in the
just
booth.
nigga said you just went in the booth.
I ain't,
Yeah.
That
I
brother
ain't
ran
saving
right in
that
the
nigga.
booth.
He just went in the booth. But man,
Dude, he's a
That was
coward, man.
embarrassing. No, I don't claim Boots. I'm not with that nigga. No, that shit was embarrassing.
yeah, everybody that seen it saw it, bro. Boots, it's man. And the best thing they could do is announce that he about to fight Villa because
Mhm.
we needed something. It was no good press out here for that guy right now, bro.
Mhm.
So maybe we could sit back and talk about who a person he really could fight and not Bud, one of the top pound for pound guys out here, bro. That you just saying you could go in here and beat, bro. Like, be honest. And there was a lot of people pushing that narrative because they was out here saving Earl, bro. Out here trying to save him and doing all that other dumb shit. But any hardcore fan, we all know and knew the only thing that should be shaken in the welterweight division are those two guys fighting each other. It was nowhere else. Like, so I'm glad they made the fight, and that's what happened. That they stopped letting these other guys run their career, or Earl stopped letting other people run his fucking career, and he actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that nigga finally did it,
So
bro.
I gotta go
You
back to
know,
the
Bud was
drawing
right. I
board
gotta be
and
honest. I
start
had
all
mad
over.
respect for Bud, man, but he was right this whole time. Like he was. I mean, you see, Earl switched the little management team up. I mean, they were scared to death for him. I guess that's the thing that's kind of making me scared about my pick for Earl to win. Because I mean, if Al Heyman's scared for you, what's that mean?
He knows something.
And I keep watching highlights of Bud looking like little Floyd Mayweather. I'm like, oh man, this dude, and he got a nasty
Yeah, you
disposition too,
funny as
bro.
shit, boy.
Bro,
This
he
nigga
like to hurt
BBO.
people. As soon as you punch on Terrence, man, he want to get mad and really want to hurt you. You know, he biting his lip, punching the crap out of people. Man, it's a
That's
scary
why.
fight for Earl.
That's why I think it's gonna be a great fight. Neither of them niggas is gonna back down. Bud get
So
punched in his mouth. He want to punch back.
I don't know, man. That boy Earl, man. I'm just hoping he put that bottle down and be ready, man. You know, he like to sip on that bottle, man. That's the only thing
Yeah,
I'm worried about.
yeah. I got $100 bet on Earl. I need him to be ready. I need
Yeah.
him to go in there and wreck shop, not
Bro, I
be
don't know.
aggressive.
I can't understand how niggas got Earl, bro. Like his footwork not that good. They ain't bad, but they ain't like that good. You know, that's just the outlier of a lot of fights, bro. He ain't got like that crazy uh one punch knockout power and shit like that, you know. So I just don't feel like he gonna be able to get him. Yeah, I think he might hit Bud with some big shots. Of course. But he Bud just one of them guys like he gotta get touched by the nigga to start to time him. You know what I mean? Just be honest. You got to get touched by the nigga to time. I'm like, okay, boom. That's how fast it take for his shit to get there. Ooh, okay, on me. And it might take more than one or two or three times. Like my nigga, like he but Earl got to put that bitch straight down the middle. That 1-2. Ooh, like early in the fight, if he could land that bitch and make Bud think twice, like early though, like because that's the only time, like early. If he could land that bitch early and make Bud be like, oh shit, he could knock me out. If he don't, if Earl hit that nigga hard and that nigga Bud like, what? That's how hard he hit? Man, he getting cooked. That like the bad way. But if he could do it and he like Earl feet gonna get him in some bad work. That's all I can say. His feet gonna get him in some bad work lunging in, bro. Them combinations gonna get the fly. That half a step back, that full step back.
Hey, but Kell Brook had that eye looking crazy on Terrence, so he
Man,
can be hit.
he
That
hit
little
that,
eye like it was. That little eye
bro,
was trying to go
bro,
close up on him.
and that's bad because Earl got that retina tear. He punched that nigga in the eye. He fly across that motherfucking ring like Kell Brook did, nigga. You gonna be like, damn, nigga, like,
Hey,
me,
and whenever Earl get hurt, he like to turn that head, man. Every time Earl get hurt,
on
I
me,
watch.
nigga.
He like to turn his head, man. And that's I want to do that with a dog like that.
Man, that motherfucking check right hook, boy. He gonna be southpaw. Bing. That shit gonna be crazy.
That nigga Earl going in there to win, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he
crazy.
is. Yeah, he going in there to win. He gonna go in there to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But
He can get beat to death too, man. You gotta be honest. He can get
man,
beat to death.
He
yeah.
can. He can. I ain't gonna lie. That
I
nigga
just
Bud Crawford is I was watching some of his knockouts the other day. That dude is nasty. He looked like a fucking demon. Like when Bud Crawford gets you hurt, you gotta go. He coming for you. He on your ass. You gotta go right now.
yeah. He could take a decent punch too, man.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker,
He can.
Gamboa was thumping, and that nigga, hey, what's the bull? What's the bull name? Green Machine, Meat Machine. Hey, that
Yeah.
motherfucker can thump too. He just punched up on what's his name? Is it Jamal James? Who the fuck he?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, me, he dropped that nigga like twice. Oh, me, that nigga can thump, man. That nigga Green Machine, bro. But I mean, that shit right there, bro. Man, yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, man. And then so
What about Inoue?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Same week, bro.
I'm so
Who
excited about that fight, man.
who you think gonna have a better fight?
In the way.
Inoue.
Yeah, me too. I think
That's gonna be
well, why you think that fight gonna be better, Marky? Then
hmm. Well, to me, I don't know. Like I'm young in the boxing game, and I'm not too deeply entrenched in the Spence Crawford rivalry. You know that about me, Q.
mm,
So this is the fight like I've really been waiting for. So I just got more invested in this personally. That's why I think it's gonna be better. It ain't really got nothing to do with the fighter's style or nothing like that.
mm. BBO, not BBO, but Big Blunts. Your Blunts.
I hear you. I'm working right now.
All right. Um, which fight you think gonna be better? A new way Spence. I mean, not new way Spence, but a new way Stephen Fulton or Bud Spence, and why?
Bud Spence, no explanation.
He said, "Speak
What's
for itself, my
understood?
nigga."
What's understood exactly? What's understood doesn't need to be explained.
BBO.
I think it's gonna be Inoue only because this is gonna be a pound for pound matchup. And either way it go, man, Bud is at the end. And Earl's pretty, let's be honest, Earl's at the end almost too. So I always want to see the young guys that's coming up, man, more than I do the older ones. So either way, they're great fights, man. They're great fights for boxing. Because I'm telling you, man, when Inoue knocked Cool Boy out, man, oh, I can't wait. He gonna be snowing in the rain. I can't wait to see that.
Man, I'm gonna be going crazy. If I'm on this panel, nigga, it's gonna be lit.
You
I'm
Man.
know,
gonna be talking
cool boy be
all
talking
my
cash
shit.
money.
Oh
What you
no,
say?
man.
I said, cool boy be talking cash money, about to go to bed. I hope he knocked that tail off his head, man.
Man,
Yeah, I believe Cool Boy. I believe in Cool Boy's confidence. I think he believe that shit.
he is, bro. That weight, man. He got the weight. Like, even like just body type, like just the frame, bro. He bigger than that dude. Like, so Cool Boy, no, he don't got more like power. You know what I'm saying? But he got dumb weight behind his punches. You know what I mean? And he
And
can
he's
fight.
accurate too.
So that is going to be a problem for a new way, bro. And is it going to pose a major problem? We shall see. But going back to the Nonito Donaire fight, I believe a new way might be able to get that. Off the fact that uh Nonito Donaire had pound for pound power, like that motherfucker can thump. And he took that guy punch, and he still had that dog, came forward. He good. Footwork may not be as good as Stephen Fulton's defensively. Offensively, yes, a new way footwork is better than Fulton's. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but
Yeah.
we shall see. That it's a super style clash, bro. And I think it's gonna go 12. Fulton got a beard on him. Like, I don't know. It's his first fight. It's his first fight at 122, bro. I
Hey,
just don't know.
my bad, Q. I was just gonna say, BVO, check the link in the chat. Since you say Fulton ain't got no power coming into this fight, I mean he knocking down his sparring partners.
I'll just say this, bro. I'll say this about Stephen Fall. He's a terrific fighter, man, but he got pillows on his hands too, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but
just go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
No, what I was saying is he's just one of them guys, man. He's just another skilled boxer who when he get in there, but remember he fought life and death with Figueroa, man. I don't think Figueroa is no world beater, man. I
Figueroa ain't
really
no
don't.
joke.
Figueroa, a great fighter, man.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I don't know about great. He
No,
good.
I
Yeah,
think
he
he
threw
beat
that out
everybody
quick.
at
No,
126 Q. That's
fuck no.
in my opinion, bro.
No.
No,
Which
no.
He
champion do
is
you think will
good.
beat him?
He is good though. He is good,
My
man.
bad.
I think I think Robisi could give him a good fight, possibly beat him. You know
Bro,
what I'm
BC will
saying?
hurt him, man. What are you talking
Man, he
about?
gonna rough up
But but
Robisi.
but but
He gonna
BC
put
yeah,
his
will
he
hurt him.
yeah,
forearm
bro,
on his neck,
Figueroa.
gonna be hitting that nigga behind his head. Come on now.
Yeah,
You gonna
bro,
knock him
but
out.
but a lot of that work, he get in and do. Sometimes he don't throw. It's just a lot of bluff. Like, it's a lot of him rushing in like he about to punch you and seeing how you go, if you gonna tense up or if you gonna punch. Like, Stephen Fulton exposed that when he did that, I threw accurate punches straight at his fucking head because he don't take it off the line. Like, so
Well,
but he is, I ain't, bro. Figueroa is good. I think he is a good fighter. He beat the shit out of Max Ayo. But that nigga was gassed out, tired from that pressure that he brought. And Max Ayo is a 126 pounder, bro. He went to a different weight class and became a champion after the loss. So that do speak a lot because Fulton got a opponent just like that. The what's the boy name? The Japanese dude that he fought for his first championship. Dude actually went on to become a
you talking about
champion.
Angelo Leo?
No. I'm talking about a new way.
Oh,
The dude for his first title, the Japanese dude that he fought the first cat for the first title.
I can't even remember his name. I think it
Yeah,
was Yuki Tanaka or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, but he went up to what I think 112 and got a championship, unified.
Yeah, he went on to become unified and lineal.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying with Fulton. Like, he lost to Figueroa, but he beat Figueroa, but Figueroa went on to become a champion in a different weight division. He is good. So that just speak alone that he beat a guy that was good, bro. Like, so I think it's a ultimate style clash, but I do think, if this fight live up to expectations, like if I'm talking about Spence and Crawford, if that shit live up to expectations, a new way and fight is not fucking with it. And if it live up to expectations, if it don't, hey, it is what it is. But man, this nigga Bud, he mean than a motherfucker, and bro, dude
Let
is
me
he looking for the knockout, bro.
let me
He's going for the knockout.
let me ask you a question, though, Q. Because I keep hearing people say that the winner of Spence and Crawford is there should be no dispute. They pound for pound number one. I don't necessarily agree with that. And let me ask this question: if Inui goes in there and absolutely starches Fulton like how he did Donaire, like he knocks him out in 2 rounds, it's not even competitive. And then Crawford goes in there and has a 12 round slugfest where he's getting knocked down and beat up and he has to come back. Who would you say is pound for pound number one? Just based off of those two performances.
You said knock down and beat up and win.
Yeah, and he got to come
So
back.
so
I'm saying it's a great fight, but he wins.
yeah, I'm
Who would you
saying
pick?
like, man, shit, bro, shit. I might still have to go with Crawford because, bro, it's the longevity, and if he get knocked down, so I can only imagine. Okay, he get knocked down once or twice in a round, and he come back in a 12 round, and that means he would have to have did that to knock Earl down once or twice or some shit like that. Man, hell yeah, nigga, that's a fucking fight of the year, bro. Oh, me, that shit, yeah, you gonna still be number one. That's crazy. Like some fucking Arguello and Aaron Pryor shit.
Mhm.
Man, bro, what would you say?
I mean, I gotta
Some
pick it.
Aaron
Newey, if
Pryor
he
Arguello shit. Like, oh no, that's
nah,
okay. He do okay. So you saying the new way do in like Thomas Hearns did Duran, and
yeah,
then them two have a
splat,
fight like Aaron Pryor and Arguello. Who
yeah.
would be number one, bro? Yeah, I might have, I might have to go with Bud Steele, bro. That'll be
I,
nasty, cause
I
cause
say you.
it'll just prove to me that Spence is like everything I thought he was. Like he was able to drop that nigga, and like I would still give him that. I
Mhm.
would, yeah, like hell yeah, like yeah,
Either
yeah,
which way, I ain't gonna like. I'm
yeah,
not
cause
gonna say that opinion is dumb. Like if you thinking Newey or Bud is pound for pound number one, I ain't gonna say like you dumb for that. Um, I gotta go with Newey. A lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people don't think he could win this fight. I think he's the underdog going into the fight. So I'd have to give it to him if he go in there and starch Fulton, just knock him out clean. I gotta give it to him, bro.
yeah,
But I can
I
see what you're
mean,
saying, bro.
yeah,
That's
I can see what you saying too, cause I
Y'all give
asked
it
that
to him over
question.
Jamal? Over Jamil?
Hell yeah, the
Y'all
what you
fuck,
tripping,
say.
man. I was just saying, y'all give it. So for me, Jamel's my number one, and then number two is anyway for me. But I don't know, man. I feel like Jamel. I don't know what more you can do, man. Once he put your boy Zoo out of here, I mean, it's really time
J-
for him to move up, man. Because I mean,
Jamel is in my top five. No, he's in my top four, but the inactivity is going to become a problem real soon. It's already been a year since he fought.
broke his
I,
hand.
that's true, but boxing keeps going, man. You got
Man,
Junto Nakatani. He just did some crazy shit. You got Bam and them niggas at 112. You got like
well,
boxing
remember,
keeps going, bro. You
but
got to
remember
keep
this.
fighting and performing.
But
What
remember
you say?
this, man. Remember Ray Leonard came out of retirement for 5 years and beat the Marvelous One. So it really don't matter. It
3
shouldn't matter
years,
who's the best. Oh, I
three.
thought it was. Oh, it's three. I thought it was five. Sorry. He came in, hit him everywhere but the bottom of his feet, man. So I think it's about skill, man. I think if you ask pound for pound, I don't think there's many guys that can be. I think Jamel would stop Bud and stop Earl if they came to 154. That's just me. So I mean, that's probably what you got to wait for one of them to come up. Because if he stopped one of them, it's gonna be known like this guy.
Would
He's
he
something
stop?
special,
Would
man.
he stop Johnny Beck?
I think he would beat Jenna
Hell
Beck.
yeah.
I think he'd beat Jenna Beck.
Okay.
Only person I would worry, but he probably won't fight him. Only person I would probably worry about him fighting is maybe a Laura because he's so tricky. That's about it. That is it. Laura's pretty tricky. People sleep on Laura because I thought Laura beat Canelo the first fight when they fought.
Well,
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, man. Who does y'all think won between Andre Ward and the Russian
Andre
dude?
Ward.
The first fight?
Yep.
Oh,
wait,
man.
hold on. What was the question? I didn't even hear it.
Who won between Andre Ward and Kovalev?
The first fight. Who y'all think won?
I think I edged it to Kovalev, but it was close.
They robbed Kovalev that first fight, bro. They robbed him.
Man, that wasn't no robbery. Come on, it was close.
Man. Usually you got to put a ski mask on to rob people like that. You usually got to put a ski mask on. I mean,
Yeah,
knocked him
boxer,
down. Yeah, but I mean, he was punishing Andre. I mean, I don't
Andre
know.
Ward. I put
I
like
was punishing him to the body late in that fight.
You know another fighter who gave Andre Ward a lot of work that don't get no credit? My man Carl Froch. If he just had more power, man, he could have beat Andre, man. But he didn't have enough power, man.
That's a fight. I really felt like they could have made a lot of money over there in the UK if Andre Ward hadn't retired and if they had a little, 2 or 3 fight series, they could have made some bread.
Yeah, I thought Froch was gonna win, man. But nope.
Well, you were wrong.
Hey, I can be wrong, man. Every once in a while. I tell you what, man. The funny thing about boxing is like we talking about the whole Canelo and Bivol fight. Why aren't we talking about Beterbiev and Bivol, man? That's the fight we need to get, man. Like it's crazy that Mauricio Sulaiman got enough power to block a belt, man. That's crazy.
I think
Well,
the problem
you can't
is,
block-
man, them. My bad, Cuba. I was just gonna say, Bivol and Beterbiev, they don't really have fan bases like Bud and Crawford to push that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like the
They're not making a
WBC.
lot of money, man. They both not making a lot of money. I mean, you probably can make
No,
that fight for less than $3 million, man. Easy. You
Hell
could
no,
probably
they're
make
not
that.
going.
3 million. No, he made 5 million fighting Canelo. I don't see
That's
that.
Canelo. I'm talking about against
Yeah, that is Canelo.
Beterbiev. I mean, Canelo's
But
different, man. Everybody get a career high. I think they gave Caleb Plant, Eminem, they gave Elvis what, 10 million?
But I'm saying you're gonna have to at least match 5 million. That's all I'm saying for a big fight where you fighting a destroyer like Beterbiev. Like, but that's me. You're gonna have to match 5 million. That's
See,
me.
man. That's the problem with boxing. Everything is so money motivated. At the end of the day, look at Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson used to get beat
Always
up,
was like that.
made a bunch of money.
Mhm.
No, I'm just saying Mike Tyson made a bunch of money. He lost it all, but because of his legacy, he can still always go get a bag, man. Always go get a bag. So I think they focus
That's
way
true.
too much on the money because it don't matter what you make now. When you get 50 and 60, you still gonna be Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Hearns. You're gonna always be able to get some money, man. Always get some money. I mean, did y'all see that commercial where Mike Tyson was selling ears, Holyfield's ears, like in chocolates now? And he I see them in Walmart. Like, so it's like you're gonna always get the money. I mean, you need to fight for legacy. The money takes care of itself, man. That's just me.
Well, Q, you ain't got a chance to go. Go ahead.
Damn. Hold up. I'm trying something.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say,
And the ball my grapes.
Now go ahead, go Mark.
oh no, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't necessarily agree with that. We know plenty of great fighters that went broke, that have nothing, that living in poverty right now. What's his name? Meldrick Taylor, Terry Norris. All them guys went on to go broke, have pugilistic dementia, they punch drunk. So get your money. Like, nah. If you want to focus on your money more than your legacy, I completely understand that. Because these dudes, they pay a heavy price.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't mad. Just let it be clear. If you a fighter that want to be fighting in the biggest fights, getting the biggest purses, like Tank, then you could do that. If you want to be somebody like Devin, you could do that too.
But
Because
listen
Devin
though,
showing,
Q. But when you say that, Q, it's like when like I said, I think I said it last night when you was on my shit. I said when Regis got his ass up there, man, and announced he was signed the Matchroom, standing next to Eddie Hearn, and this dumb ass gonna say, "Well, I want the big fights, you know. I want Ryan, I want Tank." I'm like, nigga, you a champ at 140, nigga. Why is you call? And you just seeing these two niggas fight? It's like I don't shit like that. It make me think a nigga mooching off another nigga trying to get, you know what I mean, trying to eat off another nigga. Like, nigga, we don't. I mean, I get you had words back and forth with Ryan. I get you had words back and forth with Tank before. You know what I mean? But nigga, do champ shit at 140. You know what I'm saying? We want to see a nigga. Well, me personally, I ain't gonna say we. I want to see a nigga get up there and say, man, I want Matias. Yeah, you know I mean, I want to kill. Like, I want to be in there with the killers. I want all the belts. Like, nigga, you at 140 picking on 135 pounders and shit just because they been at 140 or want to go up to 140. Like, nigga, I don't like that shit. I don't
You
like
like
moving
in,
the
that.
mark,
in
big blunt.
situations
You
like that.
moving the mark. That's what you always do, bro. You always move the mark, man. I don't understand why you get away with that crap. You moving the mark.
What
At
I
the end of
do?
the
What I
day,
do, BBO?
both of these dudes fought at 140, bro. You moving the
Come on,
mark.
man. Nah, stop it,
Now he
man.
mooching.
And so
That's
wait,
cat,
wait, wait.
bro.
All right, so let me add this to that because Regis came out and said, I let me retract my statement. Let me leave the little guys alone. I want the top guys at 140. He came out and said that she knew that shit didn't sound right. Boy, you get your goofy ass up there. They ask you who you want to fight, and the first names you say is the niggas that just had a mega fight. Come on, man. Stop it.
Bro,
Stop it, man.
them are the dudes. Not only are they the mega fight, but these dudes have both fought at 140 before. So I mean, at the end of the day, say he fight Matias, he's not gonna make no money doing that. So you just said you want guys to get their money, man. So if guys gonna get their money, they gotta call out the tank.
I ain't
She's
say
never
that.
gonna get
I
it.
ain't say that. I
My
ain't say
bad, my
that.
bad.
That was the
That
other
was another
dude.
dude. My bad. But what I'm saying is, if you want to make a fight with a guy like Tank, and I'm calling out Tank to me is a cash out. But him calling out Ryan just told you at the press conference after he got beat to death, I'm going to 140. So I can see him calling out Ryan. I mean, if you have a problem with him calling out Tank, okay, maybe. But both them dudes fought at 140, bro. You can't move the mark, man. You can't move the mark. It's
Yes,
only
you
so
can
many
move the
people to
mark.
fight.
Look, you can fight at a weight, but you don't campaign at that weight. That's not the weight you campaign at. You campaign at 35. Like Tank asked Ryan, are you a 135-pound fighter or not? You know what I'm saying? When they was doing all that complaining. So Tank campaigns at 35. I don't care about he went up there. He went up there. He said he didn't like it. He didn't feel comfortable. He wasn't going back, and he took his ass back to 35. He got in a fight with Rolly, stepped on the scale with 133 pounds. You know what I mean? Came in under the mark for like, come on, man, stop it. And that's why Regis said, I'm gonna leave the little guys alone. They are little guys. You know what I mean? All these niggas that come up from 35 to 40. I mean, you a little dude, you know what I mean? But that don't hold the same
Now,
weight with
Tio,
everybody. Some people grow into their weight, you know what I mean, and shit
Tio
like
might
that.
stop Regis, bro. Tio might stop Regis.
Oh,
And he's telling
stop it.
he might stop.
Stop it.
Hey, you don't want to put no money on that, bro. You capping
Who
now. You
don't
don't
want
want
to
to put
put
a
no
I
money
dollar.
do.
on that?
You don't
Who
want to
don't
put a
want to put
dollar on
no
that,
money
bro.
on that?
You don't
Come,
want
who
to
don't
put no
want to
money
put
where
no?
your mouth on
Come
that,
on now, man.
bro.
I got 750 out here for Bud and Spence. I'll put some money out here. I'll put
We'll
some
put it.
money out here.
Hey, when Tio get done smashing Josh Taylor, bro, and if Regis got enough nuts to step to him, we got to bet, man. Me and you got to
What?
bet, bro. We got to bet, bro.
Regis got enough nuts to step to T.O. Like Regis wasn't talking greasy to T.O. for time at the time on Twitter, man.
Who
Come
is
on,
Tio?
man.
Who is
BBO, do
Regis
you
about
be
to
on
fight?
Twitter, man?
Regis is about to fight an Uber driver, bro. That's
Come
what I'm
on, man.
saying.
He having a
Did you feel?
hometown fight
Oh,
before he
that's
going.
bull crap.
Man, he
That's
having
bull crap.
he never
When is
fought in
Tio?
Louisiana.
When has Tio ever had a tune-up like that? Never.
When
Tio
has
only
Regis had a hometown? So niggas can't
Tio
have
only
hometown fights.
take big
Clarissa
fights.
Shields just had a hometown fight last night against who?
He
All
just
right,
fought in
I'm not talking about
Louisiana
them. You
during the
moving,
tournament.
you moving, you moving
Come
the
on, man.
doggone mark like you always do. At the end of the day, bro, Tio does not take tune-ups, bro. Tio only fight the best. He only fight the
Pedro Campbell
best.
wasn't a tune-up? Pedro
No,
Campbell
that was
wasn't a tune-up when he got to 40?
okay. Okay, that's not dude. That's not really a tune-up because he's a contender. He's a
Oh my
contender.
God, BBO, stop it, dog.
He's a
Stop it, dog.
contender. That's what you
No, he's
moving,
a
bro. You
contender.
moving.
You sound
You
like
moving the
you
mark.
what? Come on, man. He's a contender.
Like
Contender
I
where they
said,
be so
like I said,
what was Ocampo
if
then?
Tio
When they
if
pulled
when Tio
Ocampo out of
stopped
nowhere
Josh
for
Taylor,
Spence.
huh?
Oh man.
When
Come
Tio
on,
stops
man.
Josh Taylor, bro. When Tio stops Josh Taylor, we're gonna see if your boy we just got any nuts and a step to him. We'll see. We'll see, because he's all talk, but he don't fight nobody, man. He don't fight nobody. He
Goddamn.
got beat up by Josh Taylor. He gonna stop the guy that beat him up. He's gonna stop the guy that beat him up. It's just that simple, bro. You
So
just
you
make
got
it.
you got T.O. beating Josh Taylor then.
I got Tio by knockout. I already put my money up. I got Tio by knockout.
I'm the only nigga on the panel that think Josh Taylor gonna beat the sleeves off this nigga, and I need all y'all three to come holler at me too, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
We
T.O.
about
man.
by
to,
decision. I
we
got
about
T.O.
to,
by decision. I ain't
man.
gonna say
But
knockout.
you probably waked and baked this morning, so I don't know. You might not be
I'm
thinking
getting to the
clear.
money. I'm making money right now. You know what I mean? So I
That boy
ain't
Tio
smoked yet.
about to smash. That boy Tio about to smash Josh Taylor. Q. He about to smash. He about to beat him to death, man.
That's cap, bro. I'm telling you,
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. He about to beat
bro.
him to death, and
Oh yeah,
I
big
guarantee
blunts.
you that Punk Regis ain't
Ain't
gonna
we?
step to him. I guarantee you that.
Hold up, big blunts. Ain't we doing that watch party? We watching the Catterall fight and we watching the Sandor Martin fight, right?
We ain't supposed to do that. When we doing that? I gotta let me matter of fact, let me make sure I got the Sandor fight. I'm pretty sure I do though, because I got ESPN Plus, so it might be still in the on demand part of ESPN Plus, but I
Yeah,
might got
yeah,
it
it should
recorded
be.
too.
It should be. I ain't got the okay, it was the
I think I
yeah,
got it.
yeah, I should have it. I got ESPN Plus, but you the one gonna stream it, right? On the fight. Yeah.
I got you.
All right, yeah, so
I can't believe you said that, man. That dude Tio ain't. I mean, that boy Regis ain't got no type of nuts, bro. You
You
talking about, man?
what? Nigga, you
nigga
crazy.
tripping,
Niggas
bro.
don't want to fight, man. He called out Arnold Barboza the step man for dude who he about to fight, and Arnold Barboza was like,
On
nah, I
me,
need
I
more
ain't got
time.
enough
I need a
time.
full camp.
Full
He
camp
been
ass
Need a
told
nigga.
full count. Need a
On
come
me,
full
on,
T.O.
man.
count.
been ducking that nigga.
Come on, BBO. Where you be at, man? All
He
the
gotta get a
action and shit
belt,
be on
man.
Twitter.
He gotta get
You
a
gotta
He
you
belt.
ain't
gotta
got a
make you a
He
Kempo
gotta
Twitter.
ain't
get a
have to get no
belt.
belt. That nigga could have came in and got acquainted, showing niggas he really that nigga. He could have fought him when he fought Kempo or Sandor Warren, bro.
That's a
Motherfucker,
fact.
I
Like
don't give a
Devin
fuck
just
that,
called
bro.
because niggas didn't even get on your head for this BBO, but you said T.O. was undisputed. So if he
He
was
was undisputed at
undisputed,
lightweight. He
I mean,
was.
you know, I don't get
Who?
into that argument because
Man, you capping.
hella niggas that say opposite. Hella niggas that say the
How?
contrary. He
How?
wasn't undisputed.
How? If you got
I,
all the belts, nigga, you undisputed. What are
listen,
you talking about? He got all the belts.
All right.
apparently he was missing the belt. Apparently he didn't have
No,
everything.
I
You know what I'm
heard
saying?
Mauricio Suleiman said that Devin was the
I
pride
know what you.
champion.
I heard
Mauricio
what you.
said he was
You
the
know what I
pride
mean?
champion.
That's why I don't get into it. That's why I don't get into it. And I'm just saying, niggas ain't get on your head for it. But you said he was undisputed. So if he was undisputed, when he moved up, he could have asked to challenge somebody like a Regis Progress or something like that, not a Pedro Capua, to get acclimated to the weight, like he said. And Devin Haney is an example of that because what he do? Make a phone call to see about a Regis fight. So I don't want to hear
But
that,
see,
man.
Tio
Your boy
almost
Tio
died
ain't got
after
no
that fight.
nuts. Oh my God! Now you
After
moving
he
to work. Now you moving to work. Now you moving to work. Get
BBO.
out of here, BBO.
Oh,
I hope you don't bring that type of
damn.
energy to your debate, man. Because if you do, you gonna lose, man.
Damn.
Oh, I'm a smoke already, man. You sound crazy. He got the mouth like MVP. I swear to God.
And look, did you see Zone 6 got a live schedule? He said he changed his. He ain't dropping no belts without a loss. So somebody gonna have to run that fade with Zone 6 on the debate side. But yeah, nigga, come on, man.
And
Don't be
I
see,
thought
moving to work, BBO.
I thought I seen Zone 6 and Blood debating. You see that?
yeah, he smashed Blood though.
No. They
Stop it.
ain't
Stop it.
debated yet,
Stop it.
but they debating
I thought they
Carlos
already debated.
Monzon. Hold up.
My bad. Go ahead.
They debating Carlos Monzon and Marvin Hagler. That shit gonna be a fucking classic, nigga.
Yeah,
That
I want
shit
to
gonna
see
be
Oh,
a
that.
no,
classic,
that's two
nigga.
of my favorite middleweights.
On me, we ain't even got a Hagler or Monzon fight on there. I just watch him versus Mugabe at the barbershop. That been everybody's favorite fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We been
We
watching
seen
like that Hagler Mugabe niggas love that John, my nigga.
we seen Monzon versus
Oh yeah,
Benvenuti when
yeah,
he
we did do that.
knocked him out cold. That nigga ass hit his heels.
Oh, it's nasty. You know, yeah, but
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that debate.
that's
What
gonna be a good
what
ass
night is
debate.
it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and finish the stream. I just had seen him on there. Matter of fact, I seen it on Bruce Gas on this Twitter. I didn't even watch the live, But Bruce Gas had shared that little piece because he was up there. And I just heard him talking about it then. I'm like, damn, I didn't know they was gonna do that. So I gotta check the date when it is, but I'm pretty sure they announce it because they gonna do their little promo and shit.
Hey, we got a debate. Gonna be debating Floyd versus Sugar Ray Leonard. That's crazy.
Who?
Me and Smoke.
Floyd versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Who got Sugar Ray Leonard?
Smoke got Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nigga, you about to lose.
So crazy.
That's what I was about to. That man, I would hate to have to pick Floyd for that debate, because nigga size, reach, the nigga Sugar Ray moved up bigger weight classes.
He was a bigger man. What are you talking about? We're talking about legacy, man, resume.
You want to go to legacy too? I mean, niggas don't respect Floyd. They still say Duck Pacquiao. Come on, man.
They don't like Floyd. But
bro,
guess what, man?
Bro,
but guess
you
what?
saying
I like where they never jumped up and beat Floyd like that, man.
Bro,
come on, I,
I agree, but for a debate, man, that's a terrible matchup.
Let me ask y'all something, man. All y'all something, man.
What's good?
I wouldn't. Y'all been following boxing longer than me and shit. Last night I watched Floyd versus Maidana and shit, right? And
you think he lost
man,
for
the first half of the fight, man, he was Floyd. I don't know, man. It was looking rough for Floyd. I ain't gonna lie, Maidana was a little wild and she was kind of throwing them punches everywhere. I mean, Robert Garcia was like, "Ref, them punches is they good punches. They not going behind the head. He's bending down and shit." But man, what y'all think about that? And did y'all expect that when what was the lead up to that fight like? You know what I'm saying? What, was niggas expecting that type of fight? I mean, what was going through y'all mind? I'm like, I don't think I really paid attention other than that one fight Floyd had where he had a controversial win and shit. I know that I forgot dude's name, but it was that one fight where dudes like he definitely lost and shit.
Castillo. He gave him a rematch though.
And he gave him a rematch and he won.
Same shit with Maidana.
That must have been the first fight then, because I was watching that shit like I don't think I've seen it, bro. I think I seen the second Maidana fight though, but I was like, yo, when did Maidana work this nigga out like this in the first like 6 rounds, man? That shit was crazy.
Maidana's style was just a lot for Floyd, bro.
I think
but Floyd, one thing about my bad, BBO, go ahead.
No, what I was saying, I think what it is you're not used to seeing Floyd get hit, but it's just like when he fought Miguel Cotto and had the bloody nose. When you really watch the fight, as the fight progressed, I mean, Maidana, you just not used to seeing Floyd get hit like that. But Maidana really, I mean, he got dominated towards the end of that fight. I mean, and then the way he just destroyed him the second fight, it was just like, you just ain't used to seeing Floyd get hit. I'm telling you, man, reputation really go into how you see fights too. How you view somebody. I mean, people get touched. It's a fight. I think it's the same thing like with Sugar Ray Leonard, because Maidana coming off beating Adrian Broner, man, that was a huge win. I mean, Adrian Broner was like was riding Floyd so tough, but he really had a chance to fight Floyd at one time. But
yeah,
I think
that fight really proved. My bad, BBO. Finish off, go ahead.
No. What I'm saying, I'm letting you go. All I'm saying is it just really was Floyd. You ain't used to seeing Floyd get hit, Big Blunts. That's all it was. You just ain't used to seeing him get hit. That was it.
But yeah, those fights also proved Floyd's chin. You remember in the second fight, he tried to time Maidana for a pull counter, and Maidana instead hit him with a straight right, knocked Floyd's tooth out. Floyd was hurt, his leg locked up, but he recovered, man.
He ain't knocked Floyd's tooth out.
Yes, he did. I don't know. Some white shit came flying out. It looked like a tooth to me. I ain't gonna argue.
He wore it around his neck now, Q. He wore that tooth around his neck.
Nah, that's cap.
Bro, he wore the tooth around his neck.
Bro, that's not, bro. That's
what it is.
Send me a link. Send me a link of him wearing that tooth around his neck, bro.
Okay, I see the.
Man, I could find you the link for Floyd's tooth flying out. I could find you that.
Yeah. With which tooth? A back tooth? Because it damn sure wasn't a front tooth. You just said he hit him with his. You said he hit him with a fucking straight right. How you gonna knock a nigga back tooth out with a straight punch?
Well, you gotta remember he be to the side because he do that shoulder roll. He was to the side.
Oh, you could see it. I got the video right here for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That nigga tooth flew out.
This nigga, man. That was a necklace now.
I put it in the private chat for you.
Man, this nigga capping, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's gangster right there. That brother wore that brother's teeth.
Bro, he did not, bro.
Just look at the video,
No, he
damn,
Look
bro.
at
You
the
ain't gotta
video. His
argue with
tooth
us.
was flying. And Floyd, the funny
what?
thing about it, but I'll tell you this, Big Blunts. The thing with Floyd is you got to remember when he was at welterweight.
Man, there wasn't no damn tooth, bro.
You got to remember when Floyd
So
was
what
at
that was?
welterweight.
Spit, knocking his
Yeah,
saliva
He
out his
was
mouth.
he was only fighting with one hand at that time too,
yeah,
so he wasn't even being his best.
bro.
So really, Floyd was beating you off like defense in his mind. It wasn't, and
So
then Floyd had extremely long arms. That's the same thing that make Bud real dangerous. The super long arms, like 76 arms on like a guy 5'8". That's like a orangutan out there, man. So it's like that's another thing that made Floyd real dangerous was that reach.
yeah, yeah, that's how it go, man. But
But let me ask y'all this: do you think Adrian Broner can be undisputed at 140?
hell
Stop it,
no.
Right
man. He
now,
ain't even about to fight at 140. He about to fight that boy at 47.
I thought
man,
he's fighting at
AB would
140.
get killed by every top 10 fighter at 140, bro. I don't want to see AB fight none of them dudes.
That nigga gonna
You don't
get
think you can
stopped.
beat Regis?
No.
Are you
He
crazy, BBO? I'm asking you. I'm
Man,
asking you.
You
I'm asking you.
retarded, nigga. No.
Hey, man, I
nah,
don't
nah,
like
nah,
non-black
nah.
dudes calling me nigga, bro. I don't like that, bro. I don't like
Hey,
non-black dudes
respect to you,
calling me
ain't
BBO, but
nigga.
nah, bro, that's too much.
he
You
ain't like that.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you did
that.
y'all see did y'all see him? Did y'all see him when he fought what's his name? McDonough? McDonough said that no one's punched him harder than AB. AB can
did
throw,
you
man.
did you
AB
see
can
AB?
throw.
Bruh.
Did you see AB fight this last nigga he fought? What's his name? Santana or whatever?
You know, one
He
Gary
done that
Russell's
lost.
little brother be. I mean, I thought Adrian Broner lost that, but I'm just saying he looked
You
focused.
think he can be Regis?
I think he could. I think he could beat Regis.
Man,
What's
hell
up with your what
no.
you got against Regis, BBO? What Regis
Oh,
do to you,
okay.
man?
I won't say Regis. I think he'd be Rolly too. I think he'd be Rolly too. How's that?
Come on,
But I know
man.
you're gonna think I'm saying something about
Okay.
Regis.
I think you could be Rolly, man.
Man, Rolly would beat us to death. He's
Man,
small,
that nigga
crazy.
is not gonna throw no punches if he fight Rolly, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. AB, man. I
And
don't
I
How do
don't
we,
know.
know
how,
if
how can
AB
we
got
watch
any
his fight
legs
next
left.
week? How can
Hmm?
we watch his fight, man? Where he fighting on? Can I stream his shit?
It's on Fight TV.
Yeah.
Nah, let's see.
Yeah, I put
He fighting
some.
in a
I
casino,
gave
man.
I
That's
gave my
crazy.
boy AB a little $22. I contributed to the fight.
I mean, he's fighting with Don King, man. Like, I know people don't like Don King for whatever reason, but man, Don King is the same as Bob Arum, man. He had all the big fighters. He got a lot of connections, man. I think if AB is really focused, like he said, he got an opportunity to be a big threat at 140, man. I really do. I mean, I actually thought my man Robert Easter was gonna do more, but now he a bartender in Toledo now. So
Nigga a bartender.
yeah, he got a bar out there. So yeah, tell you, man, y'all sleeping on Adrian, man. Adrian's a dog, man. I feel like this. I tell you what, in a loss, I thought Adrian Broner did better than Keith Thurman did against Pacquiao in the loss.
Hell no. Hell no. Keith Thurman did
Bro, you
way better
trolling,
than that
man.
nigga, man.
BBO, I
Keith
don't know.
Thurman did way
How
better than
he
that
got?
nigga, man.
You
You talking
got
about?
me
You talking
trolling.
about the end of the fight? You talking about a couple rounds at the end of the fight? Come on, man. Come on,
BBO
man. Only
crazy,
Well,
thing.
man.
he did hurt. I don't know, man. He did hurt.
No,
I don't know. Keith Thurman put up a way better fight, bro.
I thought Keith Thurman could have won 6 rounds in that fight. To be honest,
I mean,
Yeah.
after he was off the canvas, you thought he could have won 6 rounds? Ooh,
yeah, I thought Pacquiao won it 114, 113 with the knockdown.
man,
I give it to
that
Pac.
boy. Hey, that was when Pacquiao was juicing too, man. Like he wasn't juicing versus AB,
Ah,
but
man, you.
when he fought Keith Thurman, he was like the old Pacquiao, man. You remember
Mm.
that? That fight wasn't too far in between. He looked
You
all
said you
lethargic
remember that?
versus.
That was
Yeah,
like
he looked all lethargic, man, against your boy AB, but he got in there with your boy Keith Thurman.
Flaming.
They're like, yeah, man.
Gave his ass the beats real
Case to the
quick.
beats,
Some
man.
flight. A little slight case, nothing too crazy. But he asked for it. He got what he wanted. Nigga, he said, AB said the nigga up fucking 1 a.m. gambling. Nigga got before fight jitters and shit. Can't sleep.
Nigga, I'm gambling.
Nigga at the roulette
And you know
table
what
and
he gonna
shit,
do,
man.
Q? He finna reach for that bottle.
Oh damn. Who?
You up, man?
AB. That's what he gonna do when he got them fight nerves.
Damn.
AB had too many issues though with drinking and all that bullshit. But listen though, speaking of that, right? Jojo Diaz tweeted last night that he's also been struggling as an alcoholic, and he about to quit smoking weed. I mean, quit smoking and all the other drugs. I don't know what other drugs he was talking about,
You know, he
but
smoked dust
apparently,
blunts, man.
But
Nigga said
but
dust
yeah,
blunt.
that's another nigga who was going through some shit. He had a case on him. I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
his name.
I,
yeah,
I'm.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I seen that. He said he alcoholic and shit, and he said he gonna come back. He want the Ryan fight, man. You dig? He said he want that Ryan
What's up
smoke.
with these niggas? Niggas like 30 niggas calling out Ryan, nigga. What's the deal, man?
That's
This shit
the
is
big
ugly. I
money
hate
at
that
Golden
shit.
Boy Blunts.
Oh my
Man, that
god,
hey,
man.
big blunts. The thing this is the thing you gotta remember, man. Somebody gotta fill that white Mexican shoes like Oscar did, man. You gotta have the white
Bruh.
Mexican man fight. Hey, y'all laughing? It's
Regis,
the
bro. That's
truth.
Regis. That's JoJo. Linares. I just seen Ellie Seckback post that Linares fans want him to fight Ryan next. I seen Barboza begging Ryan when Ryan tweeted and put the tweet out for who should I fight next. Ryan, Arnold Barboza was like, fight me next. Like, bro, too many motherfuckers is trying to fight Ryan Garcia next, bro. That
Ryan
But
shit
is
Bro,
is
he
not
big.
empowered,
right.
bro.
but
Ryan
keep
big
in
money in the
mind,
division,
uh,
bro. Ryan is big money in division. We gotta understand that. Like, and and they always say it. They always say it, bro. You don't make the money you make by what you accomplish. Sad to say, you don't. You make the money you make because who you can get to watch you and them asses in the seats. So at the end of the day, we know why they want to fight Ryan. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
everybody ain't got a valid case. At the end of the day, Ryan need to make a case for why, other than the fact of you putting asses in the seats, why people should even want to, what I mean, see you fight these guys, bro. Like, that nigga gonna get cooked, especially by Regis. Now JoJo and
He
shit,
said, yo, yeah.
we already seen the nigga, man. JoJo just got a fucking triple double put on his head by fucking William Zepeda. Like, man, and
Said
he
a
just
triple
and he
double.
just lost to a fucking tune up. Like, I don't know what's up with JoJo. So, man,
That's messed a lot
I
of
don't
boxes
know,
up, man. That bottle, man. I'm telling you. I
niggas
mean,
love that drink. Boxing scholar, what's popping, man?
Man, my nigga BVO, he taking that same melatonin that Boots was taking when he said uh Bud been ducking him since 2018.
For
Yeah, man, he
real.
tripping like a motherfucker. I ain't never
hey,
heard
but
BVO on some shit like this, man. He
I
say,
ain't never heard BB on some shit like this, dog.
bro,
This nigga
he
crazy.
say AB did better. AB's jaw was swollen. Nigga walked to the locker room, didn't even do an interview. At least Keith Thurman was
he did do
talking
an
with his
interview.
lips.
Remember, he said, I did that. I beat that boy. That's where that came from. He did do an interview with
Nah, he
Jim
didn't say
Grant.
that after the McDonald fight. That was the Pacquiao fight. You
Oh,
said
that
he
was the
did.
Pacquiao. I said the
He,
Pacquiao fight. I wasn't talking about the McDonald fight.
Oh well, oh yeah, yeah. He didn't do it that bad against Manny Pacquiao, but he let opportunities off the hook where he could have let his hands go. I feel like AB's gonna always be that guy that we always give sympathy to. He gonna be 50 years old. And we're gonna be like, man, if he just let his hands go, he be okay. Like, man, it's the ship done sailed on AB, bro. And I like AB. I'm gonna tune into his fight. He fighting that Uber driver, or that lawyer, whatever he is. But
Hey, but
nah,
he a Hall of Famer, though. Is he not boxing scholar?
yeah, I agree with that. He
Yeah.
definitely is.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
can't do
think people.
everything, bro.
What people do, bro, is they set the bar so high for your career or for your performance that if you don't meet that bar, they consider you a failure and they don't want to give you any type of roses. I think that's what they did in the Loma fight. They thought Devin Haney was gonna go in there and just be so superior than Loma, and because he did, and it was a competitive fight, they think he lost the fight. And I think that's the same thing that happened with AB career. I think AB, like they was calling him the next Floyd Mayweather. They had all these high hopes for him. So when he fell short of that, they just threw him away like he wasn't shit. Like, he still accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing.
Youngest 4 division world champion, man. I don't understand how that's huge, man. That's huge, man.
But at the same time, I feel like And I give AB credit because he fought a lot of good names like Mikey Garcia, Pac. But at the same time, I feel like his winning resume ain't really shit. Like I can't really name nobody outside of Paulie Malignaggi that I think is a good name on his resume that he
The two
won.
division champion. You talking about the 2 division champion, Paulie Malignaggi? That dude.
Yeah, the nigga who had pillows in his fists, who had feathers
But
in
he
his
was
gloves.
bigger than AB though. That AB wasn't even. That, I think that was like his first fight at 147, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
Nah, Madonna was, I think.
No, he
No,
fought
McDonough was
McDonough
after.
after because that was his first loss.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that,
either which way, I don't think Paulie Malignaggi is shit. Like if you want to give AB credit for that,
Oh,
cool. Nah, man,
you said Paulie ain't. Oh my God.
well, you got
he
your
ain't
opinion,
shit.
bro. But according to the process, bro, that nigga was a champion, bro. So I mean, you can have your
Hey.
opinion about Paulie, but shit, I feel like Paulie was a very intelligent fighter in the ring. I mean, shit, Danny Garcia went after him, Sean Paul went out. He was in there with bro. He didn't he. Who did he beat, bro? He beat Zab, bro.
Yeah, he beats that.
But that's older Zab though. And then you
Don't.
get stopped by Sean
But don't
Porter.
forget, Zab is the last undisputed champion in welterweight, bro. I know you just start watching, man, but that's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That's true. That's true. I ain't gonna lie, but the man's still old. Like I don't.
You say I
I'm
know you
really
just
saying
start
that for me.
watching. Goddamn, is you getting Blunt and Marky Dan confused? Goddamn, I just start. I'm the new nigga to this
Nah,
shit.
I
nah,
would. Hey,
Marky Dan just start watching too, but Marky
Oh
Dan,
yeah.
but Marky Dan, like, yeah, like y'all, man, y'all niggas know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all niggas ain't gonna talk about shit y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. You right.
hey, but Boxer
Yeah.
Scott, let me ask you a question, man. So just out of wondering, do you think that Ray Leonard had a better career than Floyd?
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, it ain't even close. Like if it's debatable if you want to debate who had more skills. Like that's debatable because there's some areas that Floyd is really really good in defensively that Sugar Ray lacks in. But if you debating career, he was around with the Four Kings, bro. Like that was the greatest fighters of all time at welterweight. So, and then he moved up all the way to light heavyweight, bro. And I remember Donnie Lalonde did an interview and he said he was offended, bro, that Ray Leonard thought he was just gonna move up because he was Ray and just mop the floor with him, bro. And he went in there, shit, and knocked Ray down twice. Ray got up and, and dealt with that motherfucker. But
That's
yeah,
the
bro.
wrong fight to bring. He brought it to Ray. But what
But
I'm
yeah,
saying
I think
is,
he had the better. I think he had the better career.
you would
He had
never
the
see a
better opposition.
lightweight. You would never see a lightweight come beat the 147-pound champion like that. That just won't happen, man. Like that would never happen
Yeah,
to
but it's
Floyd.
not a regular lightweight you talking about. You talking about one of the greatest
That's
fighters of all
Roberto.
time.
We talk, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not even trying to take away. I'm just saying the fact was he still was a lightweight, man. I see Roberto Duran at one of the things, man. He got to be like 5'2", man. He's a little guy, like, and ain't Leonard like 5'10", which is considered big for boxing. Like, come on, man. You let a dude 5'2" beat you to death the first fight.
Well, hold up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If Errol
he was.
Spence lose against Bud, technically it's kind of the same analogy.
You said
And
who
then
was against what?
I feel like Floyd is really a lightweight. I think he just fought up at
Yeah, Floyd is a
147 because he
lightweight.
was skilled. So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I don't. You can't. You can make anything sound crazy absurd, bro. But I mean, when we put it in proper perspective, bro, it's fucking Roberto Duran, bro. He went up and beat up Iran the Blade Barkley, and he wasn't a bum neither, bro.
He beat up
I mean,
Pepino Cuevas too while he was
I
up there.
think you. I think it's funny you say that because I mean Roberto Duran, in all seriousness, man, is probably one of the greatest ever, man.
I
And
agree.
for me, I would say him and my one dude, man, that was that fought a junior welterweight from Cincinnati. I can't remember his name offhand, but he liked them drugs, man. I can't think of his name.
You talking about a
You
super
know what I'm talking
welterweight? Is
about?
there?
No, he was a junior welterweight. You know what I'm talking about? He was supposed to be a
Oh,
lightweight.
Aaron Pryor.
Aaron Pryor. Yep, Aaron Pryor. Yeah, I think Aaron Pryor and Duran don't get enough credit, man. Them dudes were like super special, man. I really
No,
do.
I think Duran get all the credit. It's Aaron Pryor, really get a lot of credit, man. Niggas like. Well, I ain't gonna say they like to bring up, but it's a part of his legacy. That black bottle during the Arguello fight, and niggas like to bring up his drugs and his past.
Shit,
But
I'm
yeah,
niggas. I'm niggas, bro. I bring that shit up all the time. Every time I'm
You
watching
bring
that fight.
why you bring that up, man?
why you bring it up, man?
Because
Why you bring that up?
I feel like boxing is so like, you know what I mean? Like Like when you got to go to your reserves and get that dog up out of you, and then you got a person who's already able to have a high punch volume. The nigga gets a refresher in the corner, so he's able to throw punches like he could in the first round. That shit ain't fair, bro. Bro,
But
that's like giving Vince Carter a ladder. He already got monkey hops, bro. You give Vince Carter a ladder in a dunk contest or some shit, or a
Little
trampoline.
trampoline.
yeah,
It's just
yeah, that shit is
like
crazy. Like we gonna watch Arguello versus Pryor on this channel. That shit is crazy when you look at it was a dead man in Arguello, and then Aaron Pryor come out the corner bouncing on his toes. That shit is crazy.
Facts,
So what
bro.
was in
Can you
that? What
imagine?
was in that? What was in that black bottle? You think, Scholar? What you think was in that bottle?
Well, I can
It
say
was
what it was. Allegedly, they said it was when you got asthma medication, because
yeah.
Panama Lewis was in his corner and he would do it to all of his fighters. It was like an old school trick that they had going around before, PEDs was really known, and he used to do it to all of his fighters. That's what they said. He would crush up not aspirin, the medication, and put it in the bottle, and it would help your lungs. It's like a steroid for your lungs for people that got asthma. That's what he said.
Hmm. But see, they gave Canelo a hard time for taking clenbuterol, which is used for asthma for horses.
Oh
I ain't gonna lie.
shit.
I don't believe Canelo was juicing, bro. I might be in the small minority, and the only reason I don't believe it is because big mouth ass Victor Conte that be telling, bro, he like a bitch, bro. He be gossiping about all the fucking fighters, bro. I remember Andre Ward. Andre Ward was working with Victor Conte because his trainer Virgil used to send his fighters a snack, and Andre Ward. This how calculated he is. That's why he a cold motherfucker in and out of the ring. He said, "I don't want to work." Like he told Victor Conte, like, "Don't make it public that I'm working with you." Because it's gonna taint everything I got built up. Everybody gonna start saying I'm juicing. And Victor Conte agreed to it, bro. And then in the interview was like, Andre Ward, I'm working with him. So that's why they got a little feud right now. That's why Andre Ward don't fuck with him right now, bro. Because he be running his mouth like a little gossip queen, bro. But he basically came out. He always say, I'm not a spokesperson for VADA, and then start being a spokesperson for VADA. He telling people, hey, sign up for this, do that. Like, wait a minute, we thought you wasn't affiliated. You definitely affiliated.
You
But
know
he
what he is?
basically
He's one of them mob guys that they go on the stand, they testify, and then now they got a podcast and shit, and they want to act like they better than niggas and shit, man. No,
That's
Victor
what
yeah,
we
he the
call
Cosby,
a
he's
70
a
bull.
fucking
snitch,
He the
mark.
he's a
70
bitch.
bull
That's
steroids.
a mark. That's a buster.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
the
Yeah,
mark
70
and a
bull of
buster.
steroids, bro. He be like, yeah, so we did it like this. Yeah, he tell everything, bro. But yeah,
yeah,
so he basically said
he's
this, bro.
fucked up a lot of young people's careers in baseball, bro. Like I don't fuck with Victor Conti at all.
I do. I
Yeah,
do. He helped my man Barry Bonds keep going a little bit longer, man.
a little bit longer. Barry Bonds, they
And
ran
fucked up
Barry
his
Bonds out the
legacy. What you
league.
mean?
Barry Bonds, hey, dude, Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player of
He
all
was,
time.
but
He was
what I'm
before
saying
he
is
got.
like what happened was baseball wanted him to retire, bro. So they basically forced him out the league. He still was hitting home runs like a fucking 24-year-old.
Yeah, he was. I mean, but thank God for Victor Conte helping him out. I mean,
That
people
nigga
act like
never see the Hall of Fame.
Yep,
man. People
because of
cut.
Victor Conte ass.
They say steroids is bad, but man, we all remember, man. Unless you in boxing, that's the only place you shouldn't be able to use steroids. You should be able to use steroids everywhere else, man.
Nah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even. I wouldn't make it permissible everywhere else because what it's gonna do is make the steroids more advanced, and they always gonna full circle back to boxing because it's so corrupt, and they gonna help us. They gonna help them boxers cheat without getting caught.
I
No,
don't
but a
know, Scholar,
sport like baseball,
because
the
LeBron is
only
juicing,
people
man.
in
He ain't got caught yet.
I don't know, bro. That nigga be eating avocado ice cream, bro. It's hard for me to see that nigga juicing. He always in shape.
nah, I
Man,
mean,
he's
but that, but
38,
hey, but
bro.
that
Come
nigga,
on, man.
hold on, but that nigga Braun, he like to be drinking wine and shit. That nigga is a
That
low
ain't
key
bad for
alcoholic
you.
if
You
you think
remember? Hold on,
about it.
hold on. Let me say this real quick. You remember when they cut the air off in San Antonio? What happened? You remember that?
Cut the air off. What you mean?
He couldn't move.
Oh, the
Remember, he was
cramps. You
all
talking about the full body
yeah,
cramp?
the steroid cramps. Yeah.
Man, you could, bro. How you gonna do that, bro? Just because a nigga
Hey,
got
Body's said
they
cramps,
cut
bro.
the air
You
steroid.
off.
think about
They
what you
cut the
said. They
air off
cut the
on him.
air off, bro. They cut the air off, bro. Bro, that don't mean that nigga taking steroids, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. That boy Bron is juicing, man. I
Bro,
played
that
NFL,
that
man.
like
I know when
saying
people
you
juicing,
see
man.
what
He
happened when
juicing.
they threw that nigga in the hot tub. They got cramps. They got to be on steroids.
Hey, there you go, moving the marks, man. See, you rough.
No, I'm just saying I'm careful about putting that jacket on people, bro. Like I said, I don't think Canelo did it, and this is why. Because this is what Big Mouth Conte said. He basically said this, right? he said that it was a soccer team where all the athletes tested positive for clenbuterol too. So they did like an investigation, and then they found out in Mexico they give the cows clenbuterol to. I ain't gonna lie, I had some Mexican meat. If that's what the secret is, that shit good to the motherfucker. Shit, I juice all the time. But yeah, he said they gave the cows clenbuterol to slim them down so they don't got a lot of fat. And then Canelo went and showed him the receipt where he got the meat, and they did an investigation, and that's why Canelo didn't do a long stint, because that's why he just wanted to clear his name. Like 6 months ain't nothing. The boxers fight every 6 months any goddamn way, but like, especially on that level of Canelo. But he just wanted to clear his name. So Victor Conte was basically saying he ain't do nothing.
Well, I know you're a scholar, boxing scholar. Somebody should. Is Devin Haney? Is that the weakest undisputed championship run you ever seen?
No,
Or you seen one? Well, Russ.
no, man, they tripping, bro. They just don't like that, bro. How is it weak when he just fought Loma, bro? Ain't nobody
No,
running
before
to
I'm
Loma,
talking
bro.
before Loma.
If
I'm talking
you
before Loma.
if you ask me, I think Inui's undisputed run is weaker to me.
Agreed.
How the
In what
fuck
way?
And that's not to say it was bad. It's just
you
it's
take
not
his
as
belt
good as
off, man?
Devin's.
I don't
Bro, you
know
niggas
about
don't,
that.
do you niggas think
Nah,
before
I
you
don't know
speak?
about that,
Man,
bro.
I
Paul
don't
Butler,
know.
like listen, Q, you know Inui is my guy, but Paul
How,
Butler,
Mark?
that don't
How,
measure up to
Mark?
none of them niggas.
Mark,
Paul Butler
how
wasn't the
Teofimo
best.
Lopez has a better run when he only fought one person, bro? How?
He
How is
fought
that a
one
better run
dude.
when you only fight one person for it when another person fight 2-3 people
How many
to get
people
their
did
run?
Jermaine Taylor fight?
He
So
fought
how,
D
Mark?
Hop, man. That's
But
not
I'm
fair.
lost.
well,
Straight D
Inui
Hop.
he fought Donaire for 2 of them belts too. You gotta remember that shit. He only
That's my
fought
point, Mark.
3 niggas, and
He
Paul
fight
Butler
one
is one
person.
of them niggas, and
He
he
didn't
ain't
fight
shit.
one person. That's my whole
But
point. He
people
didn't
that
have to
shit on
fight one
Devin
person.
Haney,
He fought more
they
than one
forget
person.
he fought all those interim fights to get in position to get the title. And if Cambosis had if Tio had not lost to Cambosis, it would have been fucking Tio, bro. That's not Devin Haney's fault. He didn't tell him to go lose against Cambosis, bro.
Couldn't make the weight, man. You cold blooded, boxer scholar. You cold
I
blooded.
think,
Man,
and a lot of people, bro,
That
This
nigga
dude
because
run ain't
almost
shit,
died, man.
bro.
He almost died.
That nigga run ain't shit. He fought a belt holder.
man, I'll be honest, bro, and shit. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas talking about, bro. Nonito Donaire is 10 times better than fucking
George Kambosos. Come on.
not Cambosis, motherfucking Loma.
hell no.
What's Loma's best win?
Man,
10
Aaron
fuck,
Russell?
times.
No,
What's his best
you
win?
right, because in Donaire is fighting at his natural weight class. Loma moving up, he's walking around at 135. And Donaire just punch harder. So I could see what you're saying, Q.
They
But
got a common opponent. They both fought Rigny. What was the results? One got spanked, bro, and one made a nigga quit on the stool.
man, I don't give a damn about none of that, man.
A win is
Fuck
a win,
that.
my nigga.
Fuck
No
that,
win is a win,
man.
nigga.
They
Win is
ain't
a win,
fight
my nigga.
they ain't fight each other,
Bro,
man.
he beat Nonito's ass so bad. Nonito said he was seeing 3 people in the ring.
Bro, that nigga Loma lost all his biggest fights, bro.
What?
Except for
So
Gary Russell.
Nicholas Walters wasn't a big fight.
Who the fuck is that?
No.
You don't know Nicholas Walters?
No, that's not a big
Who
fight,
is he
boxer
now?
scholar.
Nicholas Walters was a good ass fighter.
He listen,
And
listen,
Loma
Man, that was a
retired
good
him.
sparring match.
listen to what you said, bro. You said he was.
Yeah, that's what happened when you go up against when motherfuckers that's cold. They'll
So what
beat
is
your
he
ass so
now?
bad and make you
What is
consider
he?
No, but
retirement.
Is he a
that's how bad it
plumber?
was, though. Smoke,
Is he a painter
because
now?
Walters was considered like a
Walters beat
prime fighter, and
Nonito.
then Loma retired him.
Bro, a lot
Walters
of
What you
knocked
niggas
out
think?
is
Nonito. What are you
considered. Hold
talking
on,
about?
wait, bro.
Yeah,
A lot of niggas,
Nonito's smaller than Loma though
a
too.
lot
There
of
they
niggas
go. That's they
considered
one.
some shit, bro, for real. But like we knew, but it, like the hype be behind niggas. But you just know he really ain't got it till somebody show it to him.
Nigga, who is
Loma's
that
a
burning
small
that shit,
guy,
That ain't
man?
man.
me. That's
He
not me.
fights up in weight. He really a featherweight.
I'm talking about the Walters kid, bro. I know exactly who he was. And he fought Loma. And I seen the nigga, I was like, man, they had the hype train behind your ass for real. You not even a fighter that can come back from an ass whooping. What do you do now? Are you a painter? Do you sell cars? Are you doing crypto shit? Because you're
That's
gone,
like
bro. since that ass whooping, I
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
You got Walters fucked up. Walters
He
put
been
them
gone.
yams.
Yeah, that was
Walter
the
put them yams on
X-Man.
Nonito, bro. Like
That was
he
the
put them
X-Man.
oxtails and biscuits on his ass, bro. He beat the shit out of Nonito, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
beat
saying,
the
where
shit out
is
of
he
Nonito.
now? He don't even got a podcast. Everybody got a goddamn podcast.
Nigga, Nito's
Bro,
still
you
active.
crazy, bro. That's like saying, where's Rigondeaux? Where the fuck is Rigondeaux at now?
We see Ricky
Riggedy
Diaz.
out fight next. He fighting next week on AB card.
He's still fighting. Where's this nigga Walters?
Oh,
I mean, what week,
bro,
bro?
hold
You
up,
act like every fighter
Nicholas
got a podcast.
Walters, bro. Nicholas Walters fought February of this year at 140.
So, bro, I ain't heard nothing about this guy since that.
His last fight, his last fight was Loma though, but that. Oh God!
It took him that long to get the bleach out his clothes. What you laughing for, Papa like James? He just had to get the bleach out. He had to get the blood out his clothes with the bleach.
Wait. When did Walters fight Loma?
Shit, it was been a while. It was like
2016.
Yeah. Nigga, I graduated high school in 2016. What the fuck? I graduated high school in 2016. Get the fuck
I don't get why that's funny, bro. He put the beats on the nigga and made him consider retirement, bro.
Bro, he did more than consider. He retired, bro. That's some George Foreman shit to come back 5-6 years later, my nigga. Like I still got it. I think I still got it because you know you ain't fighting Loma.
Nigga said he fought.
Doesn't that make that? Ain't that a testament to how good Loma is?
No.
Listen, bro. That's a testament. Listen, you know what? That's a testament to how good Loma is, one. But that's also a testament to, homie, you was never the goods. Niggas was hyping you. Because a real nigga can come back and come back from an ass whooping. You wear your war scars like a fucking soldier, nigga. They badges of honor.
Yeah.
If you a fucking warrior, but if you just some nigga that they've been putting tomato cans up against, and then they send your ass in there against the goddamn, Mr. Smith from the Matrix, you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's your fault.
He got his ass. He got his ass cooked though.
He got cooked. Like,
hey, Boxer Scott, let me ask you this, man. Do you think that James Toney losing to Roy Jones kind of holds his legacy back a little bit?
Nah, that's crazy. It's two Hall of Famers and all-time greats. Like they at least top 10, in most people's fighters of all time. That's crazy, bro. Nah.
No reason I say that. I thought James was more talented than Roy.
He was dehydrated for that fight, bro.
I thought he was more talented.
Bro, there was a lot that came in. Well, hold on, they fought at 160 or 168.
It was 168.
And we all know that James Toney
moved up to get him.
Yeah, but if you fuck with boxing and you know boxing, James Toney was walking around at 220 pounds at that time.
Yeah, he was mad at Jackie Callum for taking that fight because he had to lose so much weight. He left her after that
James
fight.
was ready to move up 2 fights before that. He was ready to go to 175 2 fights before that. You hear it like, come on, bro. If you watch James Toney fight, what he say after the fight, nigga? Burger King! Burger King! So I want to eat. So that this nigga was killing himself to make that weight. That's why he was fucking niggas up that bad. He was mad
because he ain't disciplined. But I like James Toney. James Toney is my favorite fighter, but I don't give a fuck about none of that there. You know what I'm saying? Like he got his ass. He lost. You know what I'm saying? He did. He just lost.
Yeah, he lost to Roy Jones, fair and square. Ain't nothing to like, but him. We just know that nigga was at a weight class that he probably shouldn't have been at. No, he could have fought there damn near his whole career. The nigga just like eating, bro.
Yeah, that's
like giving fucking Riddick Bowe an excuse.
Or Andy Ruiz.
Like soul food.
Like, that because you a heavyweight. You can
bro, that nigga beat Evander Holyfield and came in fat as fuck in a second fight, bro. Like, come on, man. That is not.
That's a whole Holyfield. I didn't
know him and Holyfield fought twice. I thought they only fought once.
Wait,
Riddick Bowe.
Yo, Q,
I thought you were talking about James Toney.
Yo, Q.
I'm talking about Evander and Riddick Bowe.
But I'm just saying, just on that note.
But James Toney was in shape for that Evander Holyfield fight.
He was in the best shape of his fucking life.
That was the best he ever looked at heavyweight.
Yeah, but that Evander Holyfield was his hero. He even said it after the fight, so that's why that nigga came in shape. But the rest of them heavyweight fights, Tony was fat than a motherfucker. Like against the Samuel Peters, He was fat as hell. That shit is crazy.
Who did
Yo,
he beat?
yo,
John
In fact, he
Ruiz,
managed to
wasn't it?
fight at 160 at one point in
Wasn't it
his
John
career.
Ruiz?
yeah,
That
he
he beat
beat
that?
John Ruiz and he beat Evander
Show his
Holyfield.
ass up.
Peter
No, but what I'm
Samuel.
But no,
Who
he
else?
didn't beat him. He didn't beat him because I think what they said. I don't think did he test positive or some shit for one of those fights.
Yeah, they stripped him. They stripped him. It
So
was a
yeah,
title fight, I think.
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying. But I wanted to ask somebody this, yo, because I watched that Facing Ali shit last night and like by myself just watching. Shit was kind of fucked up. Do you feel like I like the way that James Toney kind of beat the shit out of Evander Holyfield was damn near the same way that Larry Holmes beat the shit out of Ali.
Nah.
What you
No,
mean?
but Ali was old, man. I don't really count.
Evander
Ali
Holyfield was
had
done,
Parkinson's,
bro.
bro.
Holyfield was old.
Ali had Parkinson's, bro.
Evander Holyfield was old and done, bro. He should not been fighting. You gotta remember,
Ali,
like, you
They
gotta
was
he had
remember,
pushed.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, they pushed Ali
yeah,
into the
but see,
ring,
and
and he
listen,
still had Parkinson's, bro. You know
that's
what's
what I'm
crazy, bro?
Yeah,
saying, bro. Like, you could,
that James Toney fight came after the two Lennox Lewis fights. He was completely finished after that.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
didn't
Like,
have
But he
this
went
no
on
more
to
to
fight
lose.
for like another
That's
5, 6,
cap,
7
bro.
y'all don't
years.
know what the
Marky
fuck
Dan,
I'm
that's
saying,
cap,
bro.
bro.
On
That's
everything.
cap.
No,
On
I'm talking
everything.
about at the elite. He couldn't fuck with niggas like Vitaly Klitschko and
No,
Vladimir. He would have got smoked,
no,
bro. Come on
Nah, he
now.
fought.
no,
Hey, he fought a
bro.
Be
dude, that
honest.
tallest dude that ever graced the ring. That Nikolai, whatever his name, Nikolai Volev, some Russian dude, the tallest
The
dude to ever be in the
basketball
ring, looked
player.
like a
Yeah, the
monkey,
I
basketball
and he
player.
think
beat him.
Vitaly or
He
Vlad
got
might have knocked
robbed.
that dude out.
Yo, listen. I watched this shit, and when I seen when Ali fought Larry Holmes, and the way he was talking, like even my pops was like he shouldn't have took that fight, bro. And my pops was at the shit with George Foreman because he was in the military. He was at that fight. But when he saw Ali, he was like he knew Larry Holmes was gonna fuck him up because he knew he wasn't the same Ali.
Trevor
Evander
Burbick knocked.
Holyfield
Trevor
was
Burbick
not
beat the dog
Evander
out of Ali.
Holyfield when he fought James Toney. Beat the fucking shit out of him, bro.
And
James
and
Toney
when
would
did
have beat
Holyfield
Holyfield.
move up to heavyweight? In 91, 92? After that, all his fights were wars against big fucking dudes. Like he was cooked at that point in the 2000s.
Bro, when
He
he
was
Yeah,
fought
done.
but he
James
was
Toney,
headbutting
bro, he
everybody
had
though.
nothing, bro.
Bro,
James
you could have
Toney
took
had a
5
showcase.
years
Real
off of his
talk.
career,
If you
and
go
James
back
Toney
and
still
watch
fucks
that
him up,
fight,
bro.
bro, if you go back and watch that fight, James Toney had a showcase fight on Evander Holyfield.
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying. You could take 5 years off of Holyfield's career, and James Toney still beats him, bro. He beats him
That's
because
cap.
Bro, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
My bad. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Go back to the film and look. Holyfield always fought with a chip on his shoulder. He was always a smaller guy, and he wanted to show them that he was strong. So what Holyfield would do is stand in front of a guy and throw big shots.
come
But when
forward.
Holyfield, he got into that identity. When Holyfield fought a littler guy, he didn't know how to fight like a big man and use his jab and box on the outside. So he would have stood in front of James Toney at any point in his career. And anybody who stands in front of James Toney is lunch. You got to move on James Toney.
That's a fact. He sits in the
Hey,
pocket. He's a pocket fighter.
Roy didn't stand in front of him at all.
James moved. I mean, Roy did shit different, bro. Until he wasn't athletic enough and
No,
fast
Roy's the
enough to
second
get away
greatest
with it. He
athlete
did
to ever
everything
move
wrong.
boxing.
Roy Jones did everything wrong, and still
But
had
his
a great.
talent
Shit,
was
Roy's
undefeated.
the only person that probably would have 100 speed on a video game, bro. Like, that's a different
Yeah,
breed. And
Roy
he did
Jones
that
did
Him and
chicken
Ali
move.
everything
He was
both.
doing
wrong.
unorthodox shit. So
If
outside
you
of
was
Roy,
a
bro,
coach, bro, if you was a coach, you would be like, no, oh, fuck it, whatever, because it's working.
But him and Ali both got away with that because they were so athletic, man. That's just some
Bro,
guys
some
blessed
people
by
can do
God.
this. Only the greats, only the exceptional greats can get away with certain shit like that. Just doing everything wrong. Like, why you got your hands down while that man throwing 15 punches? Because he can't hit me. And then I'm going to hit him with some shit. Like, remember when Roy hit the nigga, made him turn around and hit him again? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, bro, a nigga hit you, and then you turn around like, where he at? He like, right here, bitch. Boom! Who the fuck does shit like that, bro? That's all wrong. Everything Roy did was wrong.
And
When
they
he fought
punished
James
Roy
Toney,
when
it
he
was
got old for
wrong.
that.
It was absolutely wrong when he fought James Toney. Everything he did was wrong. He said it. He said he couldn't come in there with a strict game plan against James Toney. He's going to eat his ass up. I had to give James shit that he never gonna see and he never thought I would do.
I bet I tell you what, man. It's funny you say that because I think sometimes it depends on the style matchup for fighters, man. Like we talked about that Earl versus Bud fight. I'm real worried about Earl in the ring when it's time to like think of a plan because Bud got a really good boxing mind, man. Like that's the only thing that kind of scared me about Earl, man. Because Earl kind of seemed like a dumb fight. Like he got to go to the ring to the corner to hear something. He don't seem to be making good adjustments until Derek tell him to do it.
That's
So
fucked
that's
up.
the only.
You said he a dumb fighter. I can't call him a dumb fighter.
Well, I don't know the word to say. Well, he's not cerebral. He's not a cerebral fighter. He more or less get told what to do. Not so much he can think of it himself. I think in a lot of ways, man, people understand having a great mind in boxing, that's kind of rare. That's not everybody doesn't have that James Toney, Muhammad Ali, like, they can download information, Pinell. Everybody can't do that, man. Some people need their corner, man. Like Ken Norton was a prime example of that. Ken Norton beat Ali 3 times, man. And I think it's because of Eddie Futch. It wasn't because of him. I mean, he got robbed for 2 of them, but
I mean, it's because of
man,
Eddie Futch and the fact that Ken Norton hit hard in a motherfucker.
yeah, but I'm just saying, but Ken Norton wasn't thinking in the ring like Ali was. I mean,
nah, you're right.
See
he
that.
was just telling that, like, you told him what to do. But like, that's another thing. Like when you say that, did you watch the facing Ali shit?
Yeah, I watched it.
So then you remember what Ken Norton said when he faced Ali?
I mean, everybody would say that. Ali is responsible for like 2 of the biggest boxing companies ever, Top Rank and Don King Promotion. So
I mean, so bro, like when you fought Ali, you brung it. It was like playing the Bulls or
it was like
Patriots.
It was like fighting Floyd. It was like fighting Floyd.
But yeah, like Floyd, like bro, this is your shot. Like, so you got to show up. If you come out here and Ali just embarrass you, you know what I'm saying? Because Howard Cosell already saying you ain't shit. You can't ever forget that. Howard Cosell was the mouth. You got to remember, like this. It wasn't like how it is now. Howard Cosell.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying Howard Cosell was the mouth all the way through. Like he was like, if he say that Ali is light years ahead of this guy, this, that, and the third, and he just talking shit, and he not even giving Ken Norton his damn, you know what I'm saying, just due. That's when the shit get, and then Ken Norton come in there with like everything on the line. Like, remember, Ken Norton, his wife had left him. Like, it was just him and his son. We talking about Ken Norton, the junior, the fucking linebacker for the fucking 49ers and the Cowboys.
I see what you're saying, but what I'm saying more or less is you got to remember when Ali fought Foreman, he had just lost to Ken Norton. I mean, all I was saying, just to make it all in a nutshell, is when you got a fighter that's smart in the ring, it's real tough because you got to wait to go back to the corner to get some direction. I think that's going to be the real chess match with Earl versus Bud, because I'm just worried that Bud is going to outthink Earl in the moment, and he might mess around and stop him until he get back and hear something from Derek. I mean, that's a big matchup, I think. People don't understand the corner is huge in boxing, man. I mean, Eddie Futch, Angelo Dundee, to me, Floyd Mayweather Sr. Some of these guys, man, when you get the right coach in there, man.
Hold on, bro. You missed one. You missed the Mayweather. You gotta say the other Mayweather. Rest in peace.
Oh, Roger. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta say Roger.
You think Roger a better coach than Senior? Do you see what he turned Oscar into at the end? Oscar wasn't looking like that, man. Like,
I get that. Listen, I get that, bro. I get that, but I get that.
I think Roger a great trainer, but it's like, it's sometimes where you hear him in the corner, it's like he just don't be saying shit. At least to Floyd, but it's like you don't really need to say shit to Floyd, so it's a little hard to evaluate.
But like,
no. But I'm saying Roger would be in the corner with Floyd, and all he'd be saying is, "Keep doing what you're doing. You're breaking that motherfucker down." That's all he'd say the whole fight. I'm not saying that he's a bad trainer, but it's hard to evaluate him, in my opinion.
But like, did y'all watch him in any other fighters though? Like, we do know that on Roger Mayweather's resume of him training, he's trained Layla, he's trained Hasim Rahman.
The dude that got beat up by Lennox when they fought and tried to run from Lennox, that dude.
The dude that won the belt from Lennox.
And then what did Lennox do to him? What did he do to
Doesn't
him?
matter. He still won the belt the first time.
All I'm saying in a nutshell is if you remember when Floyd fought Miguel Cotto and what did Floyd Singer say? I don't like the way my son getting hit. Soon as he did that, he took back over as a trainer, and you didn't see Floyd get hit like that again. I'm
But
telling you, man.
that's not the
No,
total reason.
that ain't true. He fought Maidana.
That's not the total reason, bro. The total reason either. Like, don't forget, you know, Roger was starting to get ill and he couldn't keep up. I mean, Roger's an offensive coach, Singer's a defensive coach.
You can
So
see
you
the
put them
difference right
together.
away, is what I'm saying. You can see the difference right away when they got in the ring. But when you're talking about elite coaches, you talking about, like, I don't know, people say it's a tie. I can agree with that because Eddie Futch was a technical guy and Angie was more of a motivational speaker. But I'm telling you, man, people don't understand. Like, I put like this: if you you can't put him everywhere, but if you put like a Mark Breland maybe with maybe like a Teofimo Lopez, or you put somebody who can really train in some fundamentals with that skill, it'd be a whole different thing. That's what's messing in boxing, man, is great trainers, man.
But
like everybody's trying to fight. Go ahead.
I give you that. You right about that. But I say this about between the Roger and the Senior.
Mm-hmm.
From when Senior got fired, when Senior was removed from being head coach, how old was Floyd?
28, 29.
When Senior was removed as the head coach.
No, that's earlier than that, I think.
Way earlier than that, bro.
Oh, was it?
Because I remember Roger being there for the Corrales fight.
Oh, okay.
And Senior was in the crowd giving him advice. I remember that.
So we talking about maybe 24, 25 to 36. Like, so you're talking about a decade plus. Roger coached arguably one of the best fighters that we've ever seen before. One of the best boxers we've ever seen before. He was in Roger's.
Yeah, he led him on his pro path, but you gotta remember it was Senior from the time Floyd was in the crib.
Exactly.
Who was teaching him how to put his hands up, putting his hands in the correct positions. It was Senior who put these reflexes in Floyd's body. So now the nigga don't even gotta train. He don't even gotta think about it. His body just reacts.
That's true. Now I'm not saying like I'm not picking either one. I'm just saying like you take your pick on what you want. Like, do you want a defensive fighter? If you want a defensive fighter, right, you're gonna look for Senior. If you want somebody that's trying to drop bombs and give you an exciting fight and sit in the pocket, then you want Roger.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Did you notice that when Roger and them had Floyd losing a shoulder roll, he never was as elite with it as James Toney was? So it's like,
Roger's not. Listen, Roger, the shit that we don't see and don't hear is I think that Roger was like, man, listen, nigga, I ain't fight like that. I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas is like Roger and Senior are two different. Like, them niggas 10 years apart, damn near. They two different people. Like, I watched the interview and they said, if them niggas wasn't boxing, what would they be doing? And Senior said, I'd probably be like a painter or artist. And Jeff was like, I'd probably be like a comedian. Roger be like, I'd be going upside niggas' head robbing people. So there's two different types of niggas that's training you, bro. Like, you got to put that shit. If you can put that together, you get Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's what we got.
Let me ask you this, then. If that being said, so is Eddie Futch a better coach than Angie?
Yeah.
I ain't going to say that, bro, because I'm going to say it depends on what type of fighter you want. Like,
yeah, so you said Angelo Dundee.
You're talking about Angelo Dundee being better than Eddie Futch when Eddie Futch probably took shit from Angelo Dundee to make him better. Like,
but Dundee wasn't a trainer. Yeah, I was gonna say Dundee wasn't a trainer though. He was really more the manager. He brought people in to train his fighters. Like, I think Ray Leonard, Carmen Basilio, fucking
No, he puffed daddy. So what you
Ali,
saying is
all
he
them
puffed
dudes
daddy.
had trainers.
So Mark, and what you saying is that he puffed daddy.
I don't know
I
because
mean,
I heard
no, I ain't gonna say that. Like he still had a role, but he wasn't the
he growing
trainer.
a kid. You remember
That's
that
what
he
I'm
growing a
saying. Like
kid.
Puff didn't make no
Yeah,
beat.
that's what I'm saying. He had his role. He was still a integral part of the team, but he wasn't the trainer. He wasn't going through techniques with them.
That's what
He
I'm
wasn't the
saying,
X's
bro.
and
Puff
O's
didn't
guy.
make no beats. He wasn't there like put it down like, but he was like, nigga, I need this.
Yes,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was
Like
the
I ain't saying it's
motivator.
bad to be Diddy. Okay.
But that's what we just was saying, bro. That's what we just finished saying that.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
but the thing about Eddie that's so crazy is that Eddie really every fighter he had was it's a lot like Derrick James. Every fighter he had was super prepared, and if you remember, Eddie always looked pissed like Derrick James be looking pissed after the fight, even if it's a good performance. Because it's almost like they be expecting the guys to do every single thing that they said. And if they don't,
bro, when you go through months and months of training, shit like that happen.
yeah. But I heard after Errol's biggest win, what he said, now we gotta get back to the gym and get back in the lab and stay focused. Like when I heard him say that to Errol, I was like, oh, dang. So this is all Derrick James in there thinking like this. This ain't, and there's nothing wrong with it. People try to take it the wrong way, but I don't think Spencer's IQ is that high in the ring like that. Especially, whenever he get hurt, he turn his head. I know Bud's watching for that.
BBO, I'm not gonna like where I'm at and like where I be at. Like niggas that I know, they know this nigga. Like Earl know how to fucking fight. Like if Earl don't know how to do nothing else, he know how to fight. I'm gonna give him that. He know how to fight. Niggas done. I done spoke to niggas that Earl done beat up. You feel me? In their lifetime, I haven't spoken to niggas that Earl done beat up. Niggas done been in wars with him and everything. He know how to fight. I ain't gonna call him a dumb. He may not. I don't know.
Well, dumb is too strong a word. I didn't mean to say dumb. I just meant he's
Yeah,
not
because
the smartest guy.
bro, dumb is a
That's too
strong.
strong.
That's what these other niggas be saying, and then niggas take that shit and run with it. He's not as cerebral as Crawford. That is for damn sure. And that's why he's gonna lose this fight.
Yeah, I just, what, one of the things that I'll say that got me thinking that he's gonna win is because if you look at how Kell Brook, man, came in there and let's be honest, Kell Brook was a lot fresher when he fought Bud than when he fought Errol. When he fought Errol, people don't realize he was damaged goods, man. He had to lose all that weight, come back down to 147. I wasn't healed yet, but when he fought Bud, he was 100%. So what I'm saying is, I've seen 100% Kell Brook really tear Terrence's eye. So if Kell Brook can do that, I know Errol, who is like the super technician of going to the body, going up and down stairs, pause like that. I think he's gonna really bring it to Bud. I'm just worried. I'm just worried about what happens if that doesn't work. That's my only thing.
Worried about what?
Thing. If he can't go, because Bud can see that. If Bud say like, oh, you heard Bud in that when they met at the place, you're not gonna hit me with them body shots. I'm just wondering what happens if you don't get them body shots on Bud. Then what happens? Because I'm being honest, man. From the film I've been watching, I'm thinking even though I got Earl because I've been winning just the amateurs, he might knock Earl out early. He might knock him out. Because I've seen Earl make some mistakes in the ring, especially after that Danny Garcia fight. After that accident, people don't want to be honest. He doesn't look the same. He's not as sharp.
Look,
go ahead.
Hey, BBO, I said this last night. I see what you're saying. Especially after watching the film. And I say this going based off of the film, that one, Errol don't possess as many skills as Bud do. I don't care about none of the accident shit and all that shit and what happened before, the resumes and none of that. Just looking at the film and going off the science and the skills, Errol don't got what Bud got. But I think the biggest thing about this fight is going to be the Southpaw versus Southpaw matchup. You know what I mean? And from what I've seen with the two Southpaws that Errol fought in his career, both was able to touch Errol up. One of them rocked the shit out of Errol. You know what I'm saying? With a mean right hook. Emmanuel Larte knocked the shit out of Errol. You know what I mean? I honestly think, and Bud, when Bud fought Southpaws, he got him out of there early. He got Ndongo out of there early. And yes, I know everybody saying, but that's Ndongo. I'm not worried. I'm not talking about the fighters and who they are. I'm just saying the style matchup, Southpaw versus Southpaw. He know what to do from that look. You know what I mean? Felix Diaz was damn near shut after three rounds when he fought the Southpaw Felix Diaz. So I'm telling y'all, they matched Errol against orthodox fighters for a reason. They kept him away from southpaws for a reason. And I
You know,
promise y'all.
it's crazy you say that, man, and I want you to finish, but it's crazy you say that because I'm now, and I've been watching boxing since I was a little kid in 95. I'm understanding why matchmaking is so important. Because a lot of these PBC fighters I've been watching over years, they kind of just all smoke. I'm kind of seeing that when I look at the film, it's like you're not really in no tough fight like that. Like, people forget when Bud, like, watch that Bud Victor Postol fight. I mean, Victor Postol was like a world beater at that time. And I mean, Bud just won easy.
Yeah,
I
he beat
don't
the
know.
shit out of Postol.
I'm kind of almost. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I'm kind of thinking about changing my pick, man, because the film says Earl don't have a chance. That's what the film says. I've just been a big fan of Earl since he was in the amateurs.
Bro, listen. Earl Spence. I was fucking with Earl Spence when he was Team Spence, so it don't make sense. But even then, I was like, yo, it's this little dark-skinned nigga, man, from Nebraska. Niggas start making the joke. I live in New York, so niggas start making the joke with the belly shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, he ain't that one, man. This nigga hit different. Niggas, but man, listen, it's gonna be the fight that we all wanted to see. I got Bud by 10th round knockout.
Man, but this is the thing too. You just gotta remember, like, just think about how Danny Garcia once Earl, because the thing that people forget is Earl kind of gets lazy in the fights too. Because I've been watching too much film, so when I watch the film, I see like Earl can be counterpunched. I mean, I just don't think he's been in there with nobody who could really, really hurt it. And I'm telling you, man,
Nah, he
because
hasn't. The last nigga that could hurt him was Kell Brook.
Hey, and think about Kell Brook was damaged and was really taking it to Earl.
That's the last nigga that could hurt. That's the last nigga that could hurt Earl Spence, other than the concrete when he fell out that damn car. Was that was another fight? He was fighting for his life. I take all fights like that, but was Kell Brook, and he ain't fought Kell Brook in like that shit almost been a decade. So
yeah, man.
Everybody else you fought, like Sean Porter's a mauler, but he's like a mauler with no power. He don't knock
zero power.
You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia's a counter puncher, but it didn't look like he was trying to counter you too much. Ugas is he don't have no knockout power. Like the shots he was hitting Manny Pacquiao with should have knocked out Manny Pacquiao the way Ugas looked with his build. So he don't got no power. But you about to fight a motherfucker that got dynamite in both hands. And I want to do people notice. Do y'all notice when Bud stand on his tippy toes and start fucking niggas up when he's like he goes from southpaw to orthodox, but when he stands on his toes and starts catching you with those, it gets dangerous, bro. Like people like that are different.
Yeah, it's just funny because and that lets you know, and it's funny you say that, bro, but that lets you know how we don't get 50-50 fights in boxing. Because just think about it. When we seen what's his name? Devin Haney, when we seen the American Dream fight Loma, that was a 50-50 fight. And people were saying that, Devin lost because we're not used to seeing competitive fights. A lot of these fights, have you ever turned a pay-per-view on and be like, man, this is a one-sided fight? Like, I keep turning these pay-per-views, man, and like it's like I know why boxing is not big because they keep putting on these BS fights, man. Like my favorite
you don't
fighter,
know who's
Deontay
really
Wilder.
good. You don't know who's really
at
good.
all. You
I was
don't
looking
know
at
until. Go
I
ahead.
was looking at that matchroom card. I mean, their upcoming schedule and matchroom free fights are better than what the fuck they about to have on pay per view. They finna put Jake Paul and Nate Diaz on pay per view, and fucking Virgil and Stanley Ellis finna fight on regular DAZN. Like it's shit like that. That's backwards. That's backwards, bro. But it's a blessing that us boxing fans we get in that fight for free. But
Mm-hmm.
it's backwards though. You know, you would think that you would get a good fight like that on pay per view, whereas you got some bullshit like Jake Paul and Nate Diaz on pay per view. You know, it's backwards, man. It's backwards, man. Money, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's really what it come down to. It's really what it come down to.
But you're
Yeah.
right, Hot Rod. I think the big thing though, man. I think boxers have been doing this bull crap, and I love Al Heyman, but it's really just Al Heyman been doing these showcase cards now, because you remember when Eddie first got in the game, he had some fighters taking some big losses because he was just putting them out versus the vets. He wasn't even like trying to cherry pick, and I'm telling you, cherry picking is what's killing boxing, not the fighters. It's this bull crap cherry picking that they got out here.
Man, you know how it go, man. That's boxing and what it relate to today. And shit, at the end of the day, man, I mean, this year we getting some heat, bro. And shit, we got more heat, to come. Shit, I gotta go do something, shit. So I'm gonna end the stream
All right,
now.
big bro. Appreciate the show, man. Time to go
But
watch some horse racing now. Catch y'all later.
all
All
right,
right, y'all
man.
take care. Peace.
Yeah,
Word,
appreciate
salute.
everybody for sliding through, man.
All right, y'all.
All
Don't
right,
forget to
bro.
tune in to the Monday show tomorrow. We got some great fights for y'all. Q
Yeah,
gonna
it's
let
gonna
y'all
be.
know.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna get that in. Shit, mark it down. I'm gonna hit you here in a little bit, probably in the next shit hour or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All
All
right,
right,
Q.
all right.
The most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his